I don't want Bob to be my uncle.
He will be your uncle. Hello, everyone.
What a way to start off.
Hello, and welcome to Champions of the Era 6. This tournament is really stacked this time around, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we have a crap ton of people that are of note. We have Dastardly, we have like 6 MWE players. We have our boy Askew. Just everybody in here has got a really ridiculous skill level.
Yeah, it's just so many people this time around showed up. It's so nice.
Yeah, after having a bit of a smaller one last week, to see a really stacked tournament like this, definitely something that we're going to get hyped over tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, so who do we have up first?
First, you're going to have Comet and Main up on our stream. Just waiting for Main to jump in now. And I'd like to point out, if y'all are familiar with the Network Era Discord, you know we have our arenas just for COTE and other tournaments. They've decided to use the memes channel for their
Wait, really?
for their tournament arrangements. Yes, and they're right under a picture of the members of Team 10.
Oh my god. So you can already tell just from that this is going to be a wild tournament.
Yeah, we're starting off strong. Our boy Phil Swift, Guy Fieri, Steve Harwell, all blessing this tournament already.
Oh my gosh. The blessings of Jake Paul will be upon us.
We're more blessed than those rains down in Africa, let me tell you.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
Oh, Era just found out that they're in the memes lobby.
Oh no.
Oh, this is great so far.
Now you should change the channel name to Cornered by Era. Guys.
Oh gosh, I gotta get them doing their stage bans.
In the memes chat. Oh my gosh. Alright, well here we go. Comet means everything in the world, and main, I believe main means Min?
Yes, Min is a Min. Oh,
my
Jam,
gosh.
I'm getting told that I am echoing really hard in stream.
Really?
Yes, that's what I'm being told.
Okay, now say something now and see if it changed.
Alrighty, is everything going so right now, guys? Yeah, ping me if everything's going good.
Alright, I think it should be good now. Alright, yeah, sorry Rosa, I'll start reading my chat. I ignore you guys too often.
Oh, that's true, I should probably pull up chat.
Okay, now it's good. Perfect.
Okay, sick.
Alright, so this will be an exciting tournament. So many heavy hitters came. We got, who do we have? We have Rosa, we have Comet, we have, let's see, Rafa, Slosher. Slosher won the last one, right?
Yeah, yes, I believe the previous champion was Slosh.
Yeah, it was definitely
I
Slosher.
believe so.
Yeah, I remember him cornering everyone and we joking about it.
Oh yeah, that was the tournament where he got like 6 grabs in a row.
Yeah.
And he just kept going in on that poor lad.
Advanced mind games right there. And we also have Dart and just a lot of people who are very good at this game. Even Dastardly. Yeah, it's just Askew. We have so many people. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is looking definitely like a tournament for the champions of the era. Everybody in here is champions, and seeing first up to step, we're gonna have MWE Comet and CC Main representing MWE and Casual Crew respectively.
I don't. Oh. Wait.
No wonder they were in memes channel.
Oh, for
I
Pete's
understand
sake.
now.
Now it all makes sense. It's all clear to me.
Okay, so we're seeing Comet here gonna go with the not counter to Master Mummy, the double Tribolt versus the double Guardian set here.
Why? Just why?
I mean, so far it's working out for Comet. So far he has not been touched, and it's just laying this damage onto Main. Main already almost sitting on an arms break.
Gets a clean grab right there, and Comet almost has rush now. Main trying to... Oh! Comet using that rush and just ending it right there.
Yeah, I want to give notes for how main can improve this next round, but really, I mean, it's double Guardian Mummy. This is just turning into Winter Brawl.
The only thing I can imagine Ming could do better is just mind gaming him and grabbing him much more.
Yeah, definitely take to the air more if you want to get those sneaky placements. Because it does give him the height advantage, and the placement of Guardian in the air can be a really powerful tool for mixing up.
Yeah, also I feel like you should slowly like just start creeping up onto him, because I know if you go too close to your shield, the shield will go down and you can just like instantly grab your opponent just like that.
Yes, definitely could get some Guardian counters in here, or Guardian cancels in here. I'm not sure how easy of a time Mummy has with them, but certain characters, like Coil, or like any of the fast characters, have a really easy time doing Guardian cancels.
And he uses the rush, but it does not land. Comet, just knowing that the Guardian Rush is really slow and he could react to it really fast. Maybe
Yeah, if he wants to continue running this set and build up another rush, he's going to have to be able to use that reactively, as we're unfortunately not going to see right there since he didn't have rush. Comet will waste his against main.
That was incredible. He just uncharged hit him with his uncharged shield and just grabbed him into that. That's just, wow, it's almost evening things up right now, but Comet doing everything he can to apply that uncharged tri-bolt pressure, and he gets the game.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you're going to run double Guardian, you don't leave yourself with a whole lot of punish options, especially for these quicker arms. So you're kind of just going to get like battered back and forth.
Yeah, to be expected. Tri-bolt does a good job poking through the shield arms in general also, so.
All right, we're getting some bans here. Let's see if we have main sticking with the double Guardian memes, or if he's going to switch on them off for a viable set here.
Will they move to an actual competitor's channel? I wonder.
Highly doubt it, considering they're already doing bans. Oh, this is a very strong start.
Well,
oh, main, it works sometimes. Against who? What alt are you running here?
He's using his stand right now.
Double the Guardian Mummy. His power, punch the air.
Punch the air and have nothing happen.
All right, we're going over to Spring Stadium here. If main is sticking with the double Guardian, I guess you could trap them onto the Spring platforms.
Yeah, but I don't see much happening right now because Springman can just deflect the Guardians also. Springman just has too many options against this setup that... Oh! And we see a proper match, maybe?
Yeah, we might... Who knows what we're going to see on this Lola. But, okay, an actual set versus a triple blower.
Well, it's a half-serious set, so it's something.
I guess we saw Comet go from his serious Springman over to his joke Twintel, expecting this to be a meme match.
It could work. I've seen Double Blorb Twintel do some nasty things before. Don't ask me where, when, or how.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the other day TMW in Fight Club running the Double Blorb Coil just because he wanted to, and he did get, I believe, a win off of it.
Oh, wow, he's doing a good job trying to just... How do you even commentate this for Pete's sake?
Yeah, no, he's actually in the lead right now, which is really surprising. He's just staying very safe with his movement here, only throwing out one blorb at a time to keep his mobility up.
I'm blown away this is even working so effectively against Roaster Slapamander of all things. It's a very meta arm combo too, and it's having much trouble against this from the looks of it.
Yeah, I could definitely see why Double Blorb could work against Lola, considering it would shut down a lot of her out-of-shield options. But if she just played like a normal character and didn't really abuse those options as much, then I think it'd be an easier time. What a wonderful air grab!
That
Oh my
was
word!
Amazing grab! Oh my gosh, catching him so high up in the air. No
Took
fear.
full advantage of Blorb throw there.
It's like, even if I'm memeing, I know I can beat you with this. It's so incredible.
Comet is a little bit flexing on main right now after that.
I can't help but feel the disrespect oozing from those blorbs.
Yeah, those Blorbs a lot of time are supposed to taste sweet, but now I think they're tasting sour to cut to main.
Oh,
Alright, wonderful rush there! That was a lead on the catch! Are you kidding me?
Oh my god!
How did he predict this, man?
What a start so far to this tournament.
I thought at first this was going to be a total domination by main, but so far Comet's still sitting on a perfect in main at less than half health.
Doing a good job right now, and main is just having trouble dealing with that blorb pressure. Oh my gosh. But he has
main was trying to walk in there with a shield walk in order to try to put up some pressure, but just because both blorbs were there, nothing really could be done. Gonna use a rush there and still not gonna land. Oh, I spoke too soon. Comet drops his shield.
And he gets the Slapamander rush at least. Trying to find a way back in. Comet looking pretty cornered right now, but not at a disadvantage at all.
Yeah, and Comet's gonna take it with a double blorb twin tail.
Serious?
What the heck? He just stood there menacingly and just threw those little bad boys at him.
Oh my gosh. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in a tournament. He's actually winning. You would expect these, you know, like meme sets to lose most of the time because that's what you usually see in tournaments, right? But no, he's making it work. Incredible.
Oh, this is the best way I could have possibly seen this turning out.
Gosh, I wouldn't have asked for a better start to any tournament. Oh wow, that was very satisfying to watch.
Yeah, I actually really like there were some really smart plays that Comet was making there, especially with just sort of standing there and waiting for main to make the first move. That way he could get his punish options out with a single blorb instead of just spamming them back and forth and really limiting his mobility, which would allow the Slapamander to come in and just kind of give him a little whap.
Yeah, just standing there with his standard double blorb between the
The little menacing signs were definitely like all around him at that point.
Yeah,
the blorbs.
I could definitely read it, yeah. The signs are definitely there.
Yeah.
Just floating right next to it.
Oh, if Comet sticks with this double blorb twin tail the rest of the tournament, I'd be really actually interested to see how he's going to go through. I imagine he'll probably switch to a proper set at some point soon.
Oh my gosh.
But you never know, really.
You don't know. He uses so many things. It's hard to even know what he's planning, you know? Like, he used Misongo, Springtron. He's used so much. He's just used so much over time.
What I really hate is that it looked like he practiced this blorb set. I hate that it looks practiced.
It looks professional, sorta.
Yeah, you could see that in like a top 8.
Yeah. You could,
and nobody would bat an eye at the play. We'd be freaking out over the arm choice, but the play was solid.
It's like, what?
I think if Twin 5-0 wanted to beat Ku, should have gone to a double blorb.
Ooh.
I think that's the counterplay.
Oh my gosh, that's oof.
Oh no! Nobody said that to Twin, please. Please don't tell Twin I said that.
Hey, we're still alive. Anyone can clip it and just send him it.
Oh no, Twin, I love you.
What have you done, you madman?
All right, going into what we've seen now from the rest of the bracket so far, we haven't really finished up much of the matches. A lot of them are still in effect because that was surprisingly quick from a double blorb set. But we have seen Lunagabs come out over Sadra and Dart come out over Era, leading to 2 MWE team kills, leading into another MWE team kill.
Jeez, it's a slaughter today, huh?
Yeah, the MW boys are always thirsty for blood. I just didn't know it'd be with each other.
They don't care who they fight. They're gonna tear someone up.
I mean, when you kill a Milky Way boy, there is sweet nougat inside. So... MWE boys eating either way.
They're having a good treat during the tournament. Alright, so up next we should have... who would be up next, actually?
So far, all we have confirmed up next... Oh, as I speak right now, we have Sir Rosalina and Askew confirmed.
Oh, that's gonna be a very interesting match.
Yeah, I think I want to get those boys in here. That would definitely be a match that would be a fan favorite.
I think they have like a little bit of a rivalry going on, actually. And so this should be really interesting to watch because I don't think I've seen them fight against each other in a tournament in a very long time. I'm looking forward to this one especially. Wow, so we know that Rosa has Twintel, Ninjara, Mummy, Askew is a loyal, motion control, Min. So, based on that, oh, this should be a very interesting match.
Yeah, and the thing with Rosa is like you never even know what you're gonna get because it doesn't really seem like he plays to matchups. It seems more like he just kind of plays whatever he's in the mood for.
He has a
Um,
dice, he rolls the dice, and that's his character for the rest of the tournament.
yeah, he just hits up the MWE random server and is like, "All right, let's go. This is my character now."
Yeah, I believe he almost won a whole Mega League Monday with Bite and Bark. And that was like, wow, incredible. Just
Yeah, knowing Rosa's player skill, I would not be surprised to have known that. I mean, Rosa has shown multiple times that if he picks a set, he's not just memeing. I mean, he's memeing, but he's not memeing, you know?
No, he's not just memeing. He's seriously memeing.
Like he will get inside your head with how well he plays some of those characters. Like his bite and bark, I've fought many a time, and that is just insanely oppressive. But Askew has also been known to overcome odds a ton of times. So
Yeah,
we never know what we could see from either end.
completely. Definitely can't take any of these two players for granted. They're both very skilled and they've fought in very high level tournaments before and they've both come out on top at times. And yeah, you just definitely can't take them just by the looks of what they're using or whatever they're playing as.
Oh yeah, and I think stage could also be very important here, depending on what we get, because we know Rosa does seem to play different characters even based on stage. What he's going to select going in for the stage. Like we've seen him pick some really weird defensive coil sets just because he knows he's going to DNA lab. Or he's picking like a more aggressive set because he knows he's going to like a pillar stage. So stage could also play a large part in character selection here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm trying to find the chat right now so I can see if they're doing the banning.
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. They're still. Oh, yeah. Askew needs to join up soon. But yeah, Askew has made it very far in tournaments in the past, and he's almost come close to winning it. He's definitely a top contender, for sure. No doubt in my head. I believe both Rose and Askew placed pretty well at Smash and Splash 2. So yeah.
Yeah, Askew actually just placed 17th, I believe, at Evo this weekend. And considering how stacked that entire bracket was, that's not a placement to be ashamed of.
Yeah, absolutely nothing to scoff at. 17th is not easy, especially at such a stacked tournament as Evo.
Yeah, his eliminator I know is Hanukkah. I'm not sure who the person who knocked him into losers was. But to lose to Hanukkah is not something to be ashamed of. I mean, that man, I've been playing against him my entire career, and that man's a monster.
Yeah, no, not at all. Hanukkah is just one of the OG Twin Tails, and just one of the most original players of this game who started using Twin Tail and just started using diverse sets in general. The big props to him. Like he kind of helped blaze some trails for Twin Tail, if I do say so myself.
Oh yeah, definitely. Around the time we saw like the major Twin Tails emerge of Nobi and S3 and Hanukkah himself, like we definitely saw all of them have like those different little play styles. And Hanukkah and Nobi have still been working at this for the entire time.
Yeah. So apparently, Rosa is just waiting for Askew. They wanted DNA, so that's
Yes.
good.
It has, yeah. Rosa, I said it. Look in the rules, Buck. Oh wait, I said DNA. Look.
Wait, Spring Stadium is on.
Oh, is Spring Stadium on? Oh, that's my bad. I wasn't expecting Spring Stadium to be on since it's never set.
You got exposed. Banned. Sorry, I have to kick you out of this. This is now Champions of the Canada. Okay, so
Champions of the Sneck.
Champions of
JM
the
slithers in, hijacks the tournament.
Hey guys!
Hey guys, it's me, JM. It's my tournament now. You guys ready? Snake Park only.
Snake Park.
Snake Park.
What are we doing?
Waiting on Askew, basically.
Askew, get in here already. Look what you're making us do. We can't control it ourselves. We're just waiting for you at this point.
Askew,
there we go.
And as he instantly lobbies up, as just about to type a mean comment to him in Discord.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so here we finally get to see these two players go all out against each other, and it should be very exciting. We're going to DNA. Ask you what? What?
Okay, I've seen that Askew had a Ninjara before. I know he had a Spring as well, but I didn't expect him to bust them out right now. I guess he was trying to go with what he considered a best matchup for all of Rose's potential spread.
I see where this is coming from. He's definitely using a cool loadout.
Oh yeah, this is I believe Ku has run this set at Evo himself, and Rosa here just going with a very classic, even a vertical hunger type set here.
Yeah, absolutely. He even has a vertical hunger skin on right now, and he's even using that chakram on Springman. So, who knows? Maybe he's being taking inspiration from vertical hunger. Was this cosplay week? Was I not informed?
Yeah. This is actually the cosplay scrapyard now, guys. Hate to tell you. But getting into the match now, Askew has a very slight health lead over Rosa, just sort of boxing him in here with these nades and catching him off guard when Rosa's chakram has been laid out here. So he's definitely abusing the end. Like, then we're going to see a beautiful cancel on the rush by Askew.
A very clean cancel. Askew still holding on to that rush. He has a significant health lead, and I don't think he would want to use it, but he's just going to use it and end the round. He doesn't want to take any risks, and that's pretty smart also from Askew, because once Springman has a momentum, he can just come back all the way.
Oh yeah, and he definitely, since Rosa had like just used his rush, it gave Rosa less time to gain any rush back for the next round. And gave him no chance to come back at all. Askew starting out now very strong, instantly pressuring Rosa back into the corner here behind a pillar and using these nades to sort of trap him behind these pillars.
Yeah, Rosa looking not so desperate in that corner. He gets the ice chain and gets the grab. Rosa doing a good job right now, pressuring Askew, even though he looked at a disadvantage at first, but turning it around.
Yeah, unfortunately, he has gotten kind of nailed back into the corner here, getting charged by those uncharged nades. We're going to see Askew use his rush here. Looks like it might break shield. Yes, do shield chip plus 100 damage. Rosa with a rush of his own, but is on the ropes right now.
Oh, and he gets sniped by that nade explosion.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rosa is kind of on the ropes. We're seeing him now down to, I think, one last uncharged hit will do this.
Oh, and Askew gets the final nade hit. And that first game goes to Askew.
Yeah, Rosa was using a really good job of his deflect to sort of get out of those corner situations, but unfortunately those uncharged nades just came way too fast. And because Askew was smart enough to leave them uncharged, they weren't just falling to the ground and hanging there for a while. They were going instantly right back to him to keep the pressure going.
Yeah, Askew doing a great job right there. Definitely taking inspiration from Ku and really knowing how to use that set well. It wasn't just like, oh, Ku used it, so I'm gonna use it. No, he definitely looks like he practiced it and knew what he was doing for sure.
All right, and we're seeing the next map here go over to Via Dolce, and Rosa switching over to Mummy, who has a definite advantage on this stage.
Yeah, I definitely thought that he would do a character switch because it didn't look like Springman was working too well right there. But using his classic loadout, Nade, Chakra, Megawatt, and yeah, let's see what happens right now. It looks like it might be a little rough for Askew, since I know Mummy and Chakram is a big oof.
Yes, the only thing that I could see really going here against Rosa's favor is the fact that that Megawatt is going to be so slow when charged, and Ninjara can just kind of teleport around it. As we're seeing right there, Askew's already in Rosa's zone and got that nice clean grab off of a teleport.
Yeah, Askew doing those good footsies, getting the grab. I don't think Rosa has much of an opportunity right now to charge up his arms and get Askew in that corner.
Yeah, Rosa's definitely have to get a little momentum shift here. He lands the charged chakram, but unfortunately no follow-up after it.
Oh, and very smart rush read right there, baiting him with that one chakram hit. And usually you'd expect people to grab, but no, he just waited that out.
Yeah, Rosa unfortunately will take a little bit of a beating off of it just because shield break. However, Askew's going to take a beating of his own thanks to Ninjara's poor shield that's just really weak to the rushes.
Oh, and it looks like they're both almost at even health, but Rosa just being a little bit more under. Oh, he might be able to break it, take it back right now because Askew's in the corner. Ninjara does not do well in the corner. Rosa getting the grab.
Yeah, Askew, a little bit there we had like a meeting of the minds standoff. Both of them sort of opting to not throw anything out until Rosa decides to make this first move and just make Ninjara teleport there, go for the grab right after it. Very smart play.
Yeah, Rosa doing a good job right now. Askew looks like a little bit afraid of Rosa, if anything, getting in that corner on himself. And Askew has a rush. He might be able to make something happen with this.
Yeah, he's having a seemingly hard time getting into Rosa's zone, not really using his teleport at all like you'd expect, but instead going for those overhead grabs off of a jump teleport.
Oh gosh, this looks really tough. It looks tough for both of them, honestly. Like, they both look like they're not pushing too hard, trying to find that neutral and just keep it there. And both of them keep taking it away from each other. But Askew, getting in that corner is now good for him.
Yeah, and Askew, if he takes one more hit, if he just breathes wrong, he's gonna lose this round. But he will get a rush of his own there, use it. Rosa now at a quarter health, however, Askew is dangerously low.
Yeah, Rosa doing a good job. Just doing the best he can right now. Oh, and he gets the final hit.
Yeah, Rosa just decided to go back there, start regenerating health, and sort of camp out Askew, who had to make that move if he didn't want to get timed out.
Wow, really impressive switch. Very smart character switch from Rosa. I had a feeling that he would switch to Mummy. I don't know why. I had a feeling, you know?
I mean, who knows what we could see next from Rosa? We could see a switch over to anything, or we could say stay on Mummy, since that did seem to work out for him very well.
Yeah. Rosa banning Scrap, Spring, and Mausoleum. So we have a couple of options right now. He might switch himself to Ninjara. I would love to see the Ninjara Ditto.
Yeah, it's interesting that he decided to ban some offensive stages when he was on Mummy before. So that does kind of indicate we might be seeing some sort of style switch from Rosa.
Quite possibly. And looks like they're going Buster Beach. So let's see what happens.
Alrighty, Askew already ready. Rosa possibly changing set here. And we're going to see the brass come out. Okay.
Now this is going to be a little bit impressive because I don't see him use brass too often in tournaments, but when he does, oh boy.
Oh yeah, Rosa has shown time and time again that when he picks his brass, he knows he's going to steamroll.
He knows what he's doing with brass, and he's using the old but very familiar loadout, Nade Chakram. Most people don't use this setup anymore on brass. It used to be very meta in ARMS 3.0, but Rosa showing that it's still very viable on brass and is going to try to make good work of it.
Yes, you here with the double roasters is going to try to outbox Max Brass, which in his lower state is definitely a disadvantage of his just because he is the light character and he doesn't really have an opportunity to get his deflect up since it spawns at such a large range.
Yeah, this might be a little bit tough, especially since Nade travels much more slower compared to previously. Oh, Askew getting a good grab right there. Rosa not looking too good. He looks like in a bit of a pickle. Askew having rush and the health lead significantly.
Now we are seeing Rosa here get into his buff boy form, and never say GG to a Max Brass. We're seeing him get that knockdown, throwing out that nade pretty liberally to try to go for what looks like a rush cancel against Askew.
Yeah, Askew doing a good job right now of just trying to safely get Rosa out of that health and just end it. But now they look quite even. Rosa has no rush, Askew has full rush. And just one more hit from both of them. It could be anyone's game.
Yeah, like we said, never say GG to a Max Brass, but unfortunately Rosa's nade got parried, and that will end up killing him.
Wow, that was quite unexpected. One uncharged roaster hit into an explosion. Oh my gosh. Now we see
seeing a side switch here. Okay, Rosa must have seen that putting it on the right was something that he wanted to do differently.
Yeah, very interesting. I actually didn't pick up that, but yeah, you definitely noticed that. Rosa almost has a rush, but gets grabbed. Jeez, he's in that hot pocket right now, and gets a good deflect, but
yeah, Buster Beach gonna knock out his opportunity to get the rush cancel just because of the height difference. It clanks on the slope there. Now Rosa gonna parry with a rush of his own, and that will take him to a very large health, or not large, slight health advantage here.
Yeah, Askew and Rosa look like they're just boxing right now, and Askew trying to slowly bring it back. He really looks like he knows what he's doing. He looks very comfortable, and Rosa looking very uncomfortable in this corner right now.
Yeah, Rosa we're seeing here has to adapt a lot of his shield play here. An interesting knockback by the nade there. However, Rosa is going to be on the magic pixel now, and Askew has his rush.
Oh, he gets the good shield. Oh, almost gets the shield break. He has a rush of his own. I think this is a kill.
Yes, this could kill right here. Oh, unfortunately, last hit of Chakram not going to connect, and now Askew does have the advantage.
I would say jump right now. Try to get that overhead.
Yeah, taking in this height advantage right here. We're seeing Rosa use full advantage of the Buster Slope to try to shield more of his body since Brass does have that massive hitbox.
Wow. Rosa having a little bit less of a health lead. Askew having that health lead. Oh, 4 seconds less, but Askew. Oh, but Rosa gets the final chakram hit and just. Oh, we're going to round 3. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very smart play there by Rosa, seeing that Askew is taking more grounded, despite what you would expect someone to typically do when they're in that little situation to try to jump more.
And we see the switch from Askew. He's now using Hydra in an attempt to counter Max Brass even further than Double Roaster. Askew getting the rush. Now Rosa almost has the rush.
Yeah, Rosa is sticking right here by this Buster Slope again, trying to cloak more of his hitbox and maintain a constant height advantage against Askew. And we're seeing that come into effect right there. Askew going to jump back. Unfortunately, Ninjara is Ninjara and will get hit by the last little bit of that rush for 190.
Yeah, Askew doing a good job right now, applying that pressure onto Rosa. Tries to activate that rush and hit him with it, but gets the nade explosion instead to the face.
Yeah, now we're seeing a total reversal of what happened round 1. Rosa is just coming in right now, dominating over Askew. Rosa seems like he knows what's going to counter that Hydra play. The Chakram just comes in, sweeps against it, in addition to the deflect, kind of nullifying every single hit that it's been going for.
Askew, I feel. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Askew just really had no option there because he's Ninjara. He would have had to bait it out and then go for a counterplay of his own.
Yeah, definitely not a very good position he was in. Sir Rosa doing everything possible to just slowly build that momentum back up, get the buff Brass, and just hit him with that hot rush.
Yeah, I definitely love seeing Askew, though. He played a lot more evasive than we've seen him play in the past. Previously on his Min, he goes for a very in-your-face aggressive style. But with his Ninjara, he opted to stay at mid-range and sort of try to go for the predictions, cross you up. But unfortunately, matchup is just going to come into effect there.
Yeah, very impressive on both of these players. Great job to both Askew and Rosa. Askew going into losers and Rosa moving on. You might be fighting either Dastardly or Comet next. Or the matchup around 2. So it might be either Bunny Champ or Dick Dastardly.
Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, Bunny Champ and Dick Dastardly here. Dick Dastardly, obviously a very notable Coil player, got 7th at EVO. And Bunny Champ, someone I've not heard of before, but did come out victorious over Toxic Gamer 2-0. So who knows what we might see from them.
Yeah, definitely could be very interesting. And I'm looking forward to the game between Comet and Dastardly. It should be very interesting to watch. Alright, so now we just lay back for a little bit. Gosh, that was a very interesting game, match, set, whatever you want to call it. Rosa just adapting really well and just taking it back completely with that hard reverse on game 2, and then it looked pretty even between the two on game 3.
Yeah, we saw Rosa pulling out a new character every single time. They're adapting to the map.
Yeah, they're definitely not just sticking to what they know. They're definitely trying different things out and seeing what works and what doesn't work. And for Rosa, it paid off.
Saying good on them for trying new things in bracket. I know that can be very scary for a lot of people, especially if they're really in it for the victory. But if you have the basic fundamentals and the knowledge and the training put in, you can pull out something new and surprise people.
Yeah, like as we saw, the same loadout that Askew was using, Ku used against Twin 5-0 at EVO, and it worked out really well. It was a relatively new loadout that we haven't seen from Ku before, and worked really well. So yeah, great job to Askew trying out that new set. It definitely looked very impressive though.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He's definitely put in the time, kind of hit it from everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
We've seen him spring, so we knew that he did have other characters besides his Min. He wasn't just a one-trick pony. But to see a Ninjara was not something I expected.
Oh yeah, that was very surprising. But I'm glad we get to see more variety in these tournaments, especially from top players, because I feel like top players know how to use these new characters better than how, no offense to any lower players, but like lower level players. Like we can see top players do more work with these new characters opposed to other players, you know?
Yeah, since character fundamentals did carry over pretty well in a lot of instances, especially with basic movement, punch patterns, etc. You see a lot of those little fundamentals carry over, but then it's finding those interesting little nuances that you see.
Absolutely. Like you can see glimpses of Askew's Min Min just coming into play as he used Ninjara. Like for me, even coming from personal experience, I used to jump a lot whenever I used any other new character because I'm a Cobra main at heart. It's in my DNA.
Yeah, those playstyles can transfer over really interestingly. Like for myself, since I am a Lola main, sometimes I'll try to do weird little burst options when I'm playing another character that I don't even intend to do. I'm like, oh, this would be a good time for a super dash. Wait, I'm Twin Tail.
Oh my gosh. Super dashing for Twintel, I imagine would be stopping time and just using Zawordo and just
Yeah, Tokyo Tomare, boys.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so we're going to see Rafa versus Slosher Waylord right now. It should be interesting.
Yeah, Rafa has been kind of on a little more of the inactive side, but has recently returned to play in these COTEs. And Slosh coming off of a victory from last week, banning DNA, and Rafa banning Temple and Sparring.
Yeah, should be interesting to see what these two might use for characters. I know Slosh mostly uses Mummy, but I have seen him, and I have felt him use it against me, a plethora of characters. Honestly, like I've seen him use Spring, Lola, Misango, I think, Springman, you know, and Rafa also has used a lot of characters in the past too. He's used Lola Pop using Twin 50's set, almost Twin 50's set, in Mega League Monday. So
yeah, we're seeing Slosh go here back to his old set that we saw him bust out for the first time last week with that Lockjaw Mummy. I mean, interesting to see this because there is a prize on the line tonight, generously provided to us by Radio. So seeing these sets that people definitely they want to win, since you have $25 on the line for first place, 10 I believe on the line for second place, and 5 for third. So there's gonna be blood spilled tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Oh, really? I wasn't aware about the money part.
Yes, every other week, Radio is generously providing us the same prize split that he gives to the MWE random tournaments.
Wow, that's really generous of him. It's really nice.
Yeah, Radio has been super nice to us and supporting all the MWE boys. And speaking of support, Rafa here looking like he's got support from the gods here, instantly ending Slosh with more than half of his health left there. Slosh floundering in the back of Moz the entire time.
Wow, Rafa doing a really good job, just looking really dominant. Double Roaster being very effective against most heavies in this game. You name it, Mummy, Brass, Mechanica. It just deals with them.
Yeah, Roaster has the ability to pin down that slower movement that the heavies are known for. But Slosh here is now sort of got Rafa pinned down using this Tri-Blast and the Fun Shock in order to keep him from being able to throw out anything or use any mobility options.
Yeah, Slosh just using his signature loadout, Tri-Blast, Fun Shock, doing hard work with this. Looking Rafa look very desperate right now, as he is, but he's finally in a comeback factor, right? That's what they call it.
Yeah, Rafa here that has gotten pinned down pretty effectively in the infinite corners that are the Circle of Mausoleum. Because he does have that comeback factor on, he would be able to do a little more work than usual, but Slosh just goes in hard and ends up ending Rafa before he really had a chance to do anything.
Yeah, and he immediately switches to that Megawatt, hoping that that will do more work than Double Roaster. It honestly could.
Yeah, it could power right through whatever Slosh has to throw out if he throws out his Fun Chuck and Tri-Blast at the same time. But it will in the neutral leave him at a slight disadvantage just because of the speed.
It's only been like a couple of seconds now, and Slasher already got Rafa down to like almost a quarter health, but Rafa doing everything in his power to take it back as fast as possible.
Yeah, we're seeing Rafa try to pin Slosh into the corner, but unfortunately here, Rafa will get punished for getting a little overzealous. And Slosh now activating the trampoline, which could really be in anybody's favor here, considering how bizarre these loadouts are.
Yeah, Rafa just like missing every hit just by like an inch, like a couple of pixels. It looks really even right now. It could be anyone's game. They both
because
have rush.
Because we're gonna see the rush go out here. Nothing. Oh, we're gonna see just that final
Wow.
little megawatt zap slash in his little tootsies, and that's gonna kill. Oh, those poor tootsies. If you're getting rushed, kids, watch your tootsies when you're on that trampoline.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be bent over by the Tootsies.
Yeah, that trampoline Slosh, because he decided to position himself on the trampoline there, just kept getting bounced up and down, and that gave the megawatt plenty of time to come in and just sort of tap him, and he just died.
Jeez, that was very. It just looked very fast. Like the momentum immediately shifted in round 2, and then round 3 it was like no you, no you, no you, no you, rush, and Rafa just took it. Gosh.
Yeah, how that rush exchange could have turned out was anybody's guess. However, the megawatt there, just the deciding factor because it can power through anything the Fun Chuck Rush or the Tri-Blast Rush decided to do.
Yeah, for sure. We might see a character switch coming up from Rafa. I know he has Lollipop and his original main, Kid Cobra, in his arsenal. So we might see a different character switch.
We are actually seeing right now a little lag dispute. Rafa and Slosh are saying that it feels worse than even regional lag normally does, so we will have to take a little sec here to get this debated out.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Rafa being from Germany and Slosh being from United States, I can imagine the connection issues would be quite troublesome between the two. Yeah.
Alrighty, we'll see. We'll try to get this settled as best we can. We're very sorry for the delay, guys. However, this always happens in all, especially if there's going to be money on the line.
Yeah, it does occasionally happen, and it is unfortunate. Yeah, Buki, please fix the servers. But yes. Calling you out.
Nintendo, get your monkeys off of those servers. Put some real dang people to work there.
Get your monkeys off the servers. Yeah, definitely hoping for a better connection with the new online service that's coming soon. Please fix this.
Alrighty, and we have decided that we're not going to pursue a lag dispute here. We'll just go on to game 2 just as normal.
Yeah, good sportsmanship between the two, and yeah, it will be an interesting game too. Yeah, like I said earlier, there might be a character switch coming out from either one of these players, since I've seen them both use a plethora of things in the past, and should be exciting.
Yeah, we did see both sets working out very well, though, for both competitors. So it's quite possible nothing's going to change other than stage. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, so should we what are you expecting to see from these two?
Well, because we have seen the stage bans of DNA Temple and Via, it looks like Rafa is more banning stages he doesn't want to play on just because he doesn't like them rather than a specific type. I mean, DNA known to be a defensive heavy one, Temple known to be sort of a hybrid because of the length and the pillars, and Via considered a very offensive stage. So who knows what can happen right here? Anything could come out. It looks, with these plethora of stages that have been banned, anything.
Yeah, so right now, we're just waiting on them, and yeah.
Alrighty, Sparring Ring is going to be the pick from Slosh.
Alright, here we go, Sparring Ring. I'm assuming he's going to stay Mummy then, and Rafa's going to do everything in his power to counter his Mummy.
Yeah, both Springman and Mummy, though, have some pretty good advantages on these corner-heavy stages, like Sparring Ring. Springman because of Deflect, Mummy because Super Armor.
Yeah, absolutely. And both of these characters can also get in a really bad position really fast. Like, the momentum could switch. It could just be a snowball between these two, honestly.
Yeah, one charged punch from an element could just switch everything. We could see a really close match, or we could see total domination. We never know going into these matches with these matchups.
Yeah, absolutely. And I definitely know that Slosher likes Sparring Ring a lot. And Rafa, he has done well on Sparring Ring. It'll be tough if he goes Springman because he has to constantly keep perfecting his deflects over and over, and the timing might get a little strenuous, and as will his hands over time.
Alrighty, and here we're going into the match. Both people staying with the same character.
I saw what you said in chat.
Oh, for anyone unaware of what's going on in chat right now, just a little old classic Arms Central meme. Slosh, we're seeing here, go with the lockjaw. That didn't seem to work out for him very well. Round 1 of the last match.
Yeah, both of them doing a good job right now. Just trying to win the neutral and gain the dominance on top of each other. Rafa doing a good job right now, keeping his distance, not really applying much pressure, but definitely getting those pokes in with the charged roaster.
Yeah, both characters here are having a heavy arm will lead to some really interesting neutral mix-up here. However, Rafa is going to come out on top of some of these exchanges just due to Megawatt having that electric property and the Lockjaw having such a slow retract time and extension time.
Yeah, Rafa is just looking really dominant though right now. He has full rush. Slosh almost has his rush. He's trying to turtle and make some things happen while poking with the Tri-Blast. Oh gosh, it looks really tough for Slosher right now.
Slosh is unfortunately being confined to the corners just because of the set that Rafa is running, which when you're playing as Mummy, you want to be able to punish your opponents. But due to Springman being so quick and those arms being heavy and fast, Slosh is at a definite disadvantage right now. But that Fun Shot could turn this all around.
Yeah, quite possibly. It will be a little bit tough with the Megawatt, but he's making work right now happen. Getting that rush in.
Yeah, he's sticking to going for these little light pokes. However, Rafa sees that little opening that he's created and will get a Mega Walk Shock into a grab here.
Yeah, Slosher doing a good job right now. Just doing everything he can to make that comeback happen. And he's not falling for those charged dashes into punches with what Rafa is doing right now. Rafa almost has his rush. He does have his rush, and he could make things happen. Could make that comeback.
Oh, great grab there by Slosh, reading the dash back by Rafa, and Rafa goes straight into it.
Jeez. Rafa looking really dominant right now.
Slosh going to use his rush.
What?
We'll get out of it. Rafa's rush will not confirm into it. However, Slosh drops his shield, and now Rafa has an advantage, comeback factor, and health lead.
Wow, that was a very, oh gosh, amazing turn of events right there from both of these players. Slosh on the ropes, and he does lose.
Yeah, now we're seeing it. I believe was that 1-1 or is that no? That's over. That's a 2-0 by Rafa. Exciting games though, both times coming down to just some weird little rush interactions.
Yeah, Rafa not fearing Slosher at all, nor his setup, just taking it by storm, feeling so dominant in his character, especially with Springman on sparring against a Mummy, that it could be a snowball between these two characters, and it could be a little bit of a gamble, if you will. But Rafa just doing a great job, not going in too hard against Slosher, just taking his time, keeping that distance and just poking him with the roasters over and over and using a Megawatt as cover.
Yeah, I think we are going to see a lag dispute come here out of this match. So we will have to wait and see what comes from that. But good stuff from both players. And from a perspective where we couldn't see lag, that was very impressive play from both sides.
Yeah, hopefully these two players didn't feel too much lag. I do know that Rafa's from Germany, and it can be a little bit rough since most of ARM scene is NA, but definitely there's a strong EU scene, and I'm glad for Rafa, and I'm glad for Slosher. Slosher going to losers, Rafa is moving on, and we could see the comeback from Slosher in the losers bracket, of course.
Yeah, if Slosh does decide to take the loss on this, he will move on to fight the winner of Main versus Bunny Champ, who fell 2-0 to Dick Dastardly, showing that Dastardly doesn't fear anybody, even these newcomers, that he doesn't know what to expect.
Yeah, absolutely. Slosher definitely tried his best. He did try mixing up his arms, trying the Tri-Blast Lockjaw, but it didn't work out too well. I feel like the Tri-Blast was mostly the problem since Rafa could just punch right through that.
Yeah, the Megawatt is an interesting choice. You really don't see a whole lot of those, though we have seen a little bit of resurgence of the heavy arms recently.
Yeah, and right now, just taking a look at this bracket, we see things moving along quite nicely. We got the game with Askew coming up in losers, and Dart trying to make a comeback in losers too. We're seeing the Dastardly and Rosa right now in what would that be? Semifinals? No, this is round 4. Okay.
Yes, this would be not semifinals but quarterfinals for winners.
Alright, so will we be streaming a Dastardly versus Rosa?
Yes, we just need to wait and see what's going to happen with the slosh match.
Alright, so they're still settling that. Sorry for the delay. Doing everything we can right now to get that fixed really quick. Wait. Oops. Yeah, but good games to both of these guys. They definitely played very well. And hopefully we shouldn't have too many problems.
Yeah, since we are going to be waiting a little bit, I will go ahead and check what's going on here. Do you want to do some friendlies maybe while we wait?
Oh, you know it.
Already. Oh, are we going to see a revenge after what I did to your poor Brass last week?
Oh yeah, Christian Brass is making a strong comeback.
He has the power of God and anime on his side.
Exactly. He's gonna show you the way. Oh, right before we joined that game started, I saw Dastardly join the room. Shoot. Okay, we might keep them waiting. It's alright.
Yeah, I've told them to hold their matches, so everything should be good. We're just gonna have to go ahead and see what comes out of this.
We're just gonna have to see how badly you might be beaten this time. Oh no.
Oh, so I'm the one who's gonna get beaten here. All I'm seeing here is Christian Brass fall to the work of the devil.
You do not know the way. No.
Oh, okay. Keep your cool. Keep your cool. Oh no, I did the thing wrong. I didn't do the thing. Oh, come on, Parabola. No,
Nope.
Parabola.
Nope. You get in that corner.
Oh gosh, it's time. It's time to get steamrolled, boys. Oh shoot, I thought I had that grab. Oh, okay, let's go.
Oh no, shoot.
Okay, let's go. By the way, to everybody in chat, thank you guys for coming out to support our weekly every single week. We've been doing this now for 6 weeks, and the support we've gotten has been just amazing. So thank you guys.
Please, Jesus. Oh gosh.
Okay, Jesus, take the wheel.
No.
Oh,
please.
yes, let's
no,
go.
No. Ah.
Oh, Ninjara's teleport is something that I just love working with.
Gosh, definitely have to adapt really fast right now.
The fact you don't have to move first is something that I really love about Ninjara, since it a lot of how I've been treating Ninjara is around Parabola, and Parabola is one of those very great punish tools. So the fact I don't have to move first if I don't wanna, it's just like, yes, please, I'll take it. Oh shoot. Okay.
Shoot. Okay. Please stop. The Lord compels you.
Oh, let's go Parabola. I love the slowness of Parabola. It throws off so many people going for deflect timings.
Please
there we go.
stop. I don't like this. I'm not comfortable. I might rage quit. Who knows? I might rage quit the stream again.
Oh, gosh. Oh, we're gonna have to have some talks with your boy Uncle Phil. Okay, come on, me. Oh, punish. No,
God
I
bless,
refuse. No. Let's go.
Oh, I wanted to baptize you.
Oh, they call me Sans Undertale with that foresight.
Oh, please.
My blue eye is gleaming.
Oh gosh. Alright, so thank you for everyone for coming. It was a great stream, but I need to go cry. How could you?
Poor Christian Brass has been betrayed by his Lord and Savior.
He might need to go to the devil next time.
No, Devil Brass.
Foreshadowing.
Devil Man, Devil Min, time for Devil Brass to make the rise?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He might pull out a very venomous character next time. Warning you.
Oh, I'd actually like to inform you guys that unfortunately, in the stage banning process by Dastardly and Rosa, I have been banned. So I'm gonna have to leave you guys now. I'm not a competitive stage anymore.
Oh no, what a shame. We can't play on. Wait, no.
I mean, we have seen some like GameCube stages on Smash Brothers and the PictoChat stage. So who knows if we could see a Hama stage in ARMS too? We'll have to wait to see what Yabuki comes up with.
I would imagine a Hama stage would just be a big King DDD, because that's your profile picture, and we would just be like fighting while bouncing the whole time. It would like be springs on the whole stage. All right, we see these two characters, two people going into this game now. Rosa using Springman and going back to Springman. Dastardly using his signature coil.
Yeah, Dastardly here, though, with a different set, his Hydra has not been something we've seen before. Usually that third arm slot is equipped by a nade.
Yeah, very
So
spicy.
there must be some kind of style change that he's going for.
Absolutely. Very spicy loadouts from these two people coming out right now. Rosa doing everything in his power to win the neutral with that Tri-Blast. Very smart pick from Rosa.
Yeah, Sparring Ring is a stage that I know both of these players very much like. Dastardly in St. Louis locals will always take you to Sparring Ring if you let him. He always asks to go to Sparring Ring first off of just no rock, paper, scissors because he knows it's in his favor and he just wants to meme on people who don't know that. And Rosa here going to have an easier time pinning Coil into the back than he would on, per se, a defensive stage. So overall, I think this is a great choice for both players, but Dastardly here is sort of dominating now over Rosa and using that invisibility.
Oh, Dastardly doing a good job right now using that rush, cornering Rosa quite heavily. Rosa doing everything in his power to get out of that corner, and he does find a way out.
Yeah, this third arm Parabola has been putting up a pretty big problem for Rosa when he's got pinned to the corner, but Rosa here is using these little quick one hits, opting not to throw out his second arm just so he has another defensive option and his mobility stays well. But Dastardly with an incredible roaster read there. Now one uncharged hit will kill either player.
Oh, Dastardly not being careful enough, throwing out that Parabola with the slow retract, and Sir Rosa just immediately not hesitating, activating that rush and getting the round confirmed.
Yeah, going for a full range rush is definitely not something I would have expected to see from Rosa. I don't think Dastardly predicted that he would use his rush from full stage, but it worked out for him there.
Yeah, both these players doing a great job right now. Dastardly might want to come back right now. He has a rush, and he can make things happen. Rosa does not have a rush. Dastardly is pressuring Rosa with that rush in mind games right now.
Yeah, the switch off of the Parabola I think is a good choice for Dastardly, considering all Parabola was getting him was those corner options, but Rosa was getting out of them pretty effectively just with some little chilla pokes. And we're seeing there some more pokes by the grabs, using some great mind games and dash reads.
Yeah, Rosa doing a great job right now, and so is Dastardly getting the rush confirmed. Dastardly just going all roasters, and definitely does not want that Tri-Blast to be a hindrance, since it was looking more like a hindrance in the last game.
Something excellent I'm seeing right now coming from Dastardly. He's opting to just stay in place when he punches instead of dashing all the time like we see from some high-level and top-level players. And that's something I think we've been seeing even more just recently with the start of Ku and Dendi picking this up, is just walking sometimes. You don't always have to be dashing or punching.
Gets the double grab. He had rush and he just mind gamed Rosa into thinking,
Yeah.
oh gosh, he's gonna rush.
That's the power of rush pressure, man. You get so scared of it that you opt to stay in your shield, and that just opens you up really quickly for a quick grab.
Yeah, rush pressure, especially on sparring ring, on small stages in general, can lead to very advanced mind games coming out from different top players, and yeah.
As we saw just a round ago, Rosa going for that full stage rush. The rushes have a whole lot of power here, and the mind games behind them can lead to something really powerful. And we're seeing here Rosa being forced to play very defensively, not opting to throw out anything. And there's Dastardly saving his rush, going for the guard instead of punching immediately.
Yeah, Dastardly wanting to be a bit careful, not getting hit by that Tri-Blast. Rosa doing a good job right now, pressuring Dastardly with his own rush. Ah, and he gets the rush confirmed.
Yeah, another full stage rush coming from Rosa. Rosa's using these at really smart times, deciding to just keep Dastardly back in a zone where he can't really get full use out of his double roaster, and while he has the advantage on explosion and stuff.
Yeah, Rosa looking very confident, being a bit cautious, not too like overcommitting to anything too much. If anything, I'd say he's playing a bit like Resolve right now.
Yeah, I mean, Resolve has shown time and time again that his playstyle has worked pretty well against Coils, but Dastardly now has the rush advantage over Rosa, so we could see some interesting games come out from these double roaster play.
Yeah, but both of them have rush right now, and they have even health, and they could honestly turn the momentum just like that. Dastardly might win the rush exchange if they both fire rush at the same time, but Dastardly chooses to shield instead and go safe. Oh,
Yeah, Dastardly putting out the rush of his own, punishing the lag off of Rosa's missed rush. And now we're seeing Rosa down to a quarter of his health bar. He does have a quick opportunity to make Dastardly lose. If he even gets a little bit of shield chip, we could see a total reversal. Going for a grab attempt, nothing quite going to come out of that, and Dastardly will take this game.
Yeah, just not enough time. Dastardly doing a good job keeping his distance and the pressure up at the same time. Just being very patient nearing the end. Doesn't want any jank to happen. Make an unexpected comeback.
Yeah, those double roasters, even at long range, just because of their very quick extension time and their ability to curve pretty well, they put up so much pressure at the long range.
Yeah, absolutely. These two players doing a good job right now, making it pretty even against each other. Excuse me. And yeah, we could see a character switch coming out from Rosa potentially, but he did really well right there. But then again, that was sparring ring. On a bigger stage, he might struggle a bit more.
Yeah, they actually have decided to go to Spring Stadium.
Oh snap! Could we see the Springman again, or a character switch? I wonder.
We are seeing a loadout change from Dastardly here that he's announced. Even though I'm pretty sure in the rules you don't have to announce switches.
Yeah, you don't.
So the good sportsman Dastardly here.
Just when I thought this was the best reset, he got baited. Oh well.
Poor Dastardly baiting himself, being a good boy.
Rosa with the advanced mind games. Taunting a Dastardly. I'm really good at highlighting.
Oh, Dastardly, though we don't know what we could see from Dastardly. We might see just a switch of that Hydra back to his nade. And Rosa going back to the brass here.
Ooh. This could be very interesting. Oh gosh, this might be a little tough for Rosa too though, but I could see Rosa just sweeping, honestly, because it's such a small stage, and if he gets that buff up and he gets the pressure up, then oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, Dastardly opting to go back to the Parabola here that we saw not quite work out in Game 1. However, against Brass, who does have a more difficult time against it than Springman, just because of deflect timings and such, we will possibly see this become a huge factor, especially with that third arm.
Yeah, and Rosa doing a good job right now, and just trying to play it safe, as you should with most coils, honestly. If you overcommit too much against the coil will punish you, just like that.
Yeah, since Coil does have the ability to slip and slide around pretty safely, overcommitting with like a 1-2 punch against a Coil can just spell disasters. They can just get in one of those sneaky grab angles, and that can be done for you. And we're gonna see the Yabuki here!
Oh my gosh, what a Yabuki! Gets the grab onto a spring, gets like 500, no, more than 500 damage. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, Dastardly taking the round there pretty convincingly. We will see Rosa come in with rush advantage, but he's decided to change his loadout and go for a pineapple grab. Let's
my
go.
gosh.
And a Yabuki to start off the round. You back-to-back Yabukis from this.
Serious? Oh my
Dastardly
gosh.
already down to less than half health and is getting punched the crap out by Rosa.
Rosa hitting him hard with the no you.
Oh, the momentum from the match shifted right away into Rosa's favor, and he's not let this go so far. Only now has Dastardly gotten the chance to breathe.
And it's only been like about 30-ish seconds. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Dastardly finally now just getting his first hit in and getting a sneaky grab off of that. And Rosa, though, it does already have the charge nades as in buff state and rush, and that's just going to do it. That was a 39-second round.
What the heck? That was so fast. Oh my gosh. Let's see what would happen right now.
Never underestimate the ability of the pineapple grab, ladies and gentlemen. 11.5% of the time, it works every time.
Jeez, they just don't see it coming. It's such a great mix-up at the beginning of a game. And both of them playing it quite safe in the beginning. I wanted one of them to just do a pineapple grab into a rush. I was hoping for it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're seeing there so many different things come into play. We saw a great rush cancel from Rosa into a Dendi grab into a Yabuki.
Perfect! It was a perfect!
Oh no!
Are you serious right now? Rosa popping off with Max Brass. No chill. None.
Oh.
He was enraged. Oh my gosh. Springman's dad is just coming in saying, "Hey, do not worry, son. I got this. I will handle the MILF."
Oh, Rosa into the chat here, asking Dastardly if he likes getting peed on. Dastardly's, I think, definitely very upset over just how quickly that went.
Yeah.
Oh my word, that's one of the most exciting matches we've seen in the entirety of COTE.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. The disrespect from these two. First, Rose is saying, "Do you like getting peed on?" Then Dastardly saying, "I like sending you two losers." Oh my gosh, the rivalry is so intense right now.
Oh, if it's going to Via here, which if Rosa stays with Brass is a stage that heavily advantages both characters.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a big plot in the ARMS universe right now, Hammer.
I think this is lore. I think this is canon.
This is legit lore right now.
This is Brass's revenge for getting thrown into that tower, and we're seeing a Lockjaw come out here from Dastardly, one of Coil's other defaults.
Here we go, Max Brass versus Coil. I know Coil doesn't do too well on the stage, and I know Max Brass does, but the momentum could switch just like that. I know Max Brass also doesn't do well when he's not in the buffed up stage. Both of them looking quite even right now.
So it's interesting what you said about Coil not doing especially well on Via, because this is the stage that Dastardly loves taking everybody to in St. Louis locals. I mean,
Oh,
you'll see
snap.
him try to go to this every single time if he can.
Really?
Yes, even back in the default days of St. Louis, every single time Dastardly would pick this stage. So I'm really glad to see him pick this out here now. I think he'll throw off Rosa with just how well he does and how aggressive he gets in these corners.
Oh gosh, Rosa looking right now like he has the lead, getting Dastardly in the red. Oh my gosh.
And even though both of them have rush, Rosa's just been making better use of it because he has those faster arms and the grab that comes out quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. Dastardly just playing a bit safe right now. Doesn't want to overcommit too much and just get the early kill. Jeez.
Yeah, he opts to back off and go for these third arm pokes, but that just lets Rosa charge up his buff even more, and that's going to cost him that round.
Yeah, Dastardly playing a bit too safe and a little bit predictable. Rosa catching up to and getting that nice grab. Here we go, round 2 immediately.
The switch to the double roaster should allow him to get more aggressive with what Rosa wants to poke out and give him some better third arm pokes than the Lockjaw would.
Yeah, Rosa doing a good job right now, just trying to apply the pressure, but doesn't get any much damage in besides shield chip.
Yeah, that rush cancel from Dastardly barely didn't connect, but because he was positioned so safely, nothing's going to come out of this. And Dastardly now pinning Rosa into the corner with his own rush, putting some pressure on this nade, it looks like, aiming directly for it to get explosion cancels.
Dastardly, you can see him, he's trying to fish for that rush and getting some extra damage in right now. He doesn't want to exactly use it, I think he wants to like confirm. Oh, good
There we
defensive
go.
rush.
Yeah, it looked like what Dastardly was going for before was to try to hit the nade on Rosa and then go for the confirm into it, but he'll just cancel out that grab Rosa went for right in his face. Impressive reaction time from Dastardly, but he is on the ropes now.
Oh my gosh, this momentum just shifted immediately as I thought. This stage is such a stage prone to snowballing, if anything, honestly. It's so tight. It's small.
Yeah, something very great we saw from Dastardly was Rosa had both of his arms extended, but he chose not to go for anything because Rosa had that rush to extend his arms.
Oh my.
Oh, either way, that was it for Dastardly. His shield was just too low to take that rush.
Oh, I feel like he should have shielded, honestly.
I think his shield would have broken and killed either way.
I don't know. Oh my gosh, but that was quite unfortunate. Rosa immediately taking the momentum back in that buffed up mode. Jeez, what an amazing game between these two high-level players. Gosh.
Yeah, we're seeing there. Oh, very great matches from both players. The momentum swings were just incredible from both of them. Unfortunately, just a little bit too defensive of play is gonna be what sends Dastardly to his doom.
Oh, snap. Okay, the rivalry is getting very spicy in here. I won't spoil it for you guys, but oh snap. Dastardly has now a will to come back from losers. Jeez.
Yeah, see, if you want to get a little bit of behind the scenes things, just go ahead and look in the Network Era Discord. We always have the competitors talking in there and joking around.
Jeez, oh my gosh. This is gonna be such an interesting tournament. So cute when you're angry. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Alrighty, I will try to see what is happening here between Luna and Rafa. Get you guys a little update searching through these arenas here.
Alright.
I've not seen them post yet. I'm not sure if they've started playing yet or not.
Maybe Rose is asleep or money matching resolve.
Oh, let's see what Rafa and Luna are up to.
Or she could be money matching resolve in her sleep. That would be the most epic plot twist. Oh my gosh. What a great tournament so far though, like seriously. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That match especially showed this is the kind of stuff what happens when you have these weeklies like this. You get the reputation going. You get those strong players in there, and they want to win. They know that holding COTE champion is something to be desired.
JM,
Oh, hello, Era.
do you want to keep on bashing on what I did like a month ago?
A month ago, you fell asleep last week, dude.
Continue.
Dude.
Come on. I want to hear more.
Okay, did you win or lose that money match, by the way?
Fuck. I'm leaving.
Get exposed!
Oh, Era Wolf, more like Era Fraud.
You can't outdo me on my own stream. It doesn't work like that, okay? You can't do me dirty.
If you want to come in and you want to crap talk, you better have some trash to back that up.
Yeah, apparently, Era losing that. Oh gosh, critical component of trash talking, getting outplayed by me, yours truly.
The mental mind games coming in here. We saw it from Luna. We saw it from Dastardly
You're the
Nestle.
fraud, Hammer. You're the fraud.
Oh, shout out to Era for invading her own tournament.
Oh my god, what an upset.
The upset of mental power here. Era versus Hammer, the age-old rivalry.
The advanced mind games do not cease to amaze me. Oh my gosh.
Alright, we're seeing Rafa and Luna now get into this lobby.
Oh, shucks. Here we go. Luna is a very good ribbon girl, I believe. Yeah.
Yes, though he has been known to pull out his coil recently more.
Oh, really? Well, I would love to see both characters, honestly. I know Rafa struggles a little bit with coil. Spoiler alert. But, yeah, it should be an interesting game between these two. I've definitely had trouble with Luna, and I've been very impressed with the things that Luna has been able to do against me in the past and other players. Yeah.
Yes, Luna has been a bracket titan in STL since the very beginning, and now that he's been going into more and more online, so we saw him enter OVE yesterday and take second. We've seen him now getting to what I believe is winners quarterfinals in COTE 6. Luna is just a very threatening presence, even though he's one of the softest and most pure boys in the ARMS community.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a wholesome person. And gosh, I just hope these players just don't get too upset after whatever happens next. Because I know one of these will lose, one of these will go on, and hey, it's rough. You don't ever want to see your friends being knocked out in tournaments, right?
No, you never ever want to see your friends get knocked out, but sometimes, that's just the way it is.
Sadly, that is the tournament life. You gotta knock your friends down to climb the ladder. Era, okay. Meet me IRL. You won't be able to. You'll be sleeping. You'll be resident sleeper. Okay. Everyone in chat. Resident sleepers. I want to see them. I want to see them. Please.
Oh, I want to see this IRL Aaron Burr versus Alexander Hamilton between Era and JM.
All right, and here we go.
Okay, let's see. We're going to Mazo here for game 1 of Rafa versus Luna for representing MWE.
Oh my gosh. This should be a very Is that
Hi.
Era? Oh no.
I will
Hi,
kick your
Era.
ass.
Oh no.
As a black belt and a kickboxer, you will be the one that's sleeping.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's why you won.
Yeah.
That's why you definitely won that money match. Uh-huh.
Fight
Alright.
me, JM.
No, you.
Fight
okay.
me.
No,
Yo,
you.
can I commentate that match? Can I commentate this? Can we get an IRL stream going? Okay.
Alright, definitely. Anytime. But yeah. Let's get into this match.
Okay, Luna here going with the toaster and fun shot coil, and Rafa here going with his Hydra and Slapamander Kid Cobra. Luna, I believe Chateau pulled this set out at Evo recently.
Oh gosh, this looks very interesting. Setup coming from Rafa. This is almost default Cobra. Almost.
Yeah, not quite. Just a switch of the slap over to a slam. Luna has been showing pretty strongly that he knows this matchup, only whiffing his rush so far and taking only a quarter of his health. And Rafa, I believe, is down to one charged punch finishing.
Yeah, Rafa just looking like he's struggling right now, not having a very good time against Luna's coil. Very, very difficult, especially since I don't think Hydra does a lot personally. I feel like that, especially against a Funchuck coil.
And as we're seeing here, Luna has been opting to stay more to the back and to the sides of it, which will make him eat a rush just because he had nowhere to go. But using his slippery movement to hug the walls and get some more blocks off of stuff is something that he's been doing really well. But now it's a reversal of that first round. Luna now down, almost getting perfected except for that last hit.
That was
Very
so...
intense stuff.
Jeez, that was so quick. Oh my gosh. That was a very smart switch to Burchuck. And now I think Luna is switching to Tri-Blast. Jeez.
Yeah, that
Mind
will get
games.
countered out by the Burchuck, unless he gets some very good positional advantages with which Coil excels in because of her slippery nature.
Yeah, absolutely. Luna just not getting that rush gun from Rafa, trying to avoid and maybe get like a counter in, but didn't work. Rafa
Yeah,
had
he
him
will
so
take
much.
another 10 damage and get knocked down here, but he is going in now very hard against Luna. Gonna use his rush, not gonna land out of it, but will get a shield break and keep one of Luna's arms slightly damaged.
Yeah, very hard. Definitely a solid snake right here. And trying to keep that pressure up, but not having such a good time. He's now using that trampoline to his advantage, but gets to freeze and maybe you can see some mind games.
And because the trampoline will not affect Coil, we could see either player taking the trampoline. Luna basically just treats the stage the same as it was before, while Rafa has to look out for getting rushed on the trampoline, which we will see happen there for 150.
Rafa trying to avoid that, struggling to avoid it, but just gets caught by the landing. Luna doing a good job right now keeping up that pressure from a distance.
Yeah, Coil's advantage is that she has slightly more range to maneuver on here because the trampoline will affect Kid Cobra in ways that are more negative than positive on some parts of this.
Yeah, Rafa definitely being caught right now a lot by Luna's options. Rafa having the rush and trying to pressure Luna with it, maybe end this whole thing.
Ooh, unfortunately the slow rush there off of Burchuck will allow Luna to escape, but his shield is on the ropes, but that rush is going to come out. Will that kill? It will kill. Game 1 goes to Luna on a sliver of health.
With 13 seconds to spare too. A very close, intense game. Both of these players just... Why is it so much we're seeing it in this tournament that round 1, domination, round 2, domination, round 3, even Steven?
The trampoline is, I think, what really brought out the advantages between both characters and the sets. Coil not being affected by the trampoline, being able to maneuver full stage still, while the trampoline can give some height advantage and position advantage to Kid Cobra.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Rafa doing everything in his power to come back. And I think that Burchuck's switch was very smart. I personally feel like maybe a glove would suit him better than a Hydra in his loadout. Since I think Glove could do a lot against Coil. Coil, her glide, whenever she dashes, it can be caught by Glove arms more easily than other arms. So, yeah.
And as we're seeing, Luna has been double punching a little bit, so that does stop her momentum and for doing her little sliding dash. So if he was to switch to a glove, he could catch some more of those pretty easily.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely want to see a switch up from Rafa, maybe adapting to this scenario he's gotten himself in with a 1-game disadvantage. And let's see if he can come back right now. Rafa readying up.
Yes, we're going to Temple Grounds now for game 2, which if Rafa was to switch to a glove, he could play a little bit more pokey, but instead he's going to go to his Twin Tail.
Yeah, using a secret weapon, which he's said in the past to be very effective against most coils, his Twin Tail. So...
And we're seeing here a rocking of, I believe this is Hanaka's set now. So Luna is definitely familiar with how this set would play out.
It should be quite interesting. So as you said, Luna has experience against this, right?
Yeah, he has a lot of experience from STL Weeklies and playing online with. And Luna is showing so far that he knows how this is going to play out, poking at a distance with the Tri-Blast. But Rafa does get a quick hit in and will move in a little bit more.
Right, yeah, Rafa is finding a little bit trouble. I feel like he was getting cornered in that hot second, but Rafa trying to make the comeback. Both of them almost having rush. It looks pretty even right now, do I say?
Yeah, Rafa will have a pretty good time cutting through that Tri-Blast that he had trouble with before because Hydra is a good counter to the Tri-Blast, especially when charged. But he is going to eat a rush and get just disadvantaged by the height positioning here.
Oh snap, Rafa having his rush. Getting the grab! Oh my gosh, he could bring it back now.
Yeah, a rush right now would not quite kill, but it would put Luna in a percent that he has to think twice about.
Oof.
But Luna's going to go with a quick double toaster poke, and that's going to end that round for Rafa.
And I could feel that hit. Oh my gosh. Rafa just really trying to bring it back, but not getting anything to work. Rafa's bringing that rush instead to round 2. Oh!
Oh, going to try to get a confirm off of that. No juggle going to take place, and Luna will cancel out the remainder of it with his Tri-Blast explosion.
Yeah, the juggle is very tricky. The timing is extremely crucial. But Luna activating his rush of his own.
Yeah, that whiff rush confirmed will put Rafa at a pretty big disadvantage since he will not have a rush of his own for a little bit now. But Twintel does build up rush very quickly if she uses her Actisaur and Air Hover. So it could come back into play this round if unless Luna makes short work of him like he's doing right now.
Yeah, Rafa has to make something happen right now, otherwise he's going to be moving on to losers. Oh, well.
Yeah, Rafa decides to stick to the air more than going for defensive shield options, which I could have been a mix-up in his mind, but it's not going to pan out. He just gets a little too aggressive, and there's Luna taking that.
Yeah, Luna doing a really good job, just doing the right options, you know, playing it smart, not trying to get cornered too heavily, or apply pressure too hard, you know, and knowing what Luna is doing and knowing how to play Coil, Rafa definitely had a lot of trouble with that from the looks of it. He tried to make some comebacks happen, but he whiffed that rush and that just swift the momentum heavily.
Yeah, losing that momentum that rush gives you and the options that can mix up, it's just a very unfortunate thing for him. And now we're going to see Luna move on to fight Sir Rosa for the semifinals. And this is a best of 5. This is winners finals now, I believe. Yes, winners finals.
Rafa saying you talk too much. What do you mean? He's a commentator.
Oh, telling the commentator to shut your up.
Shut the up.
Shut your front door, mister. Oh,
Rafa, you can't play the game, okay? Only Hammer can play the game.
oh, let's see what's going on here. See where Rosa and Luna are going to do their bans at.
This looks very spicy right now, and now we have to hunt for them. Cool. Ah! Your name's pronounced Rafa. Wait, how? Wait, I'm mispronouncing his name? What? Really?
Yeah,
Am I? What do you call it? Rafa? Okay, Rafa.
it's Rafe.
Raphael.
It's like parfait. It's the Rafe.
Rafe. You're trying to do everything in his power to come back, but didn't work out. I prefer calling him a Rafa. Is that okay with you? Rafa. Is this okay? Yeah. I think this is okay. Alright.
Should I go? It's a hammer. Oh, Era. I mean, if you want to try, but where are you going to get the spicy JoJo references we've had before?
Yeah, you don't know your memes. You're old school.
Okay, let's see. We're going to see them go into... Oh, they're just deciding who they're going to knock out of bracket first. Which of them's going to be able to knock out Dastardly.
Sabotage.
Yep, they're going to go to DNA here. Rosa asking Luna to let him win.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Luna going over to his Ribbon Girl now. Rosa going to his Spring Man, the classic ARMS matchup from the box art.
Oh gosh, Luna's Ribbon Girl is very good. I am excited to see this because I don't see it a lot.
Yeah, something we see that Luna does differently than a lot of other Ribbon Girls is he plays a more grounded style than the others. You'll see other Ribbons like Ilo go for the grabs more in the air, while Luna tends to stick to the ground more and use his jumps as a defensive and evasion tool.
Yeah, and Luna is very good at it too. Luna trying to make magic happen right now, but not finding the confirms that he really wants to. Looks like he's being pressured quite a bit by Rosa.
Yeah, he seems to get stuck behind these pillars just because that chakram that Rosa's rocking will keep him from going up into the air because of its massive size and the fact that it can catch him on his landing because it is a slower of the curving arms.
Yeah, absolutely. And Luna doing a good job right now, applying the pressure right back to Rosa. Rosa having a significant disadvantage right now in his health, but he does have the rush.
Yeah, one more charged Triblast landing will kill, but Rosa can get in easier because he has the comeback factor and the rush. We could see a slight comeback unless Luna turns around because he is getting poked right into this corner. Oh! Bad grab from Rosa will lead to him eating a Triblast and ending that round.
You could see he was trying to get the pressure, then he was trying to get the mind games, but he went in for a risky option and got punished by it, by the Triblast, so what a shame.
But reminder, this is a best of 5, so we could see a little bit of scouting out from this. We could see them determining each other's playstyles and a little more fishing and reading than we would normally.
You're right, absolutely. As time goes on, these top players will be able to adapt to each other better. So both of them have rush right now and looks quite even, but at the same time, it looks like Luna keeps getting pushed into a corner.
As we're seeing here, Rosa has adapted to become a little bit more aggressive. He is sticking behind these pillars, but jumping like a madman, like he himself is the one playing Ribbon. And that jump's going to lead him to get a rush cancel on Luna.
Ah, very nice ice confirm coming from Rosa. Oh my gosh. And are you serious? Are you serious?
These jump grabs just leading to Luna's doom. This is looking like he's the Ribbon. Gonna go for the rush here, break the pillar, and that will kill to take round 2.
Rosa, you need to chill a little bit. Jeez, 1 ice confirm into 3 grabs. Are you okay? Into an attempted fourth grab.
Luna is the one who's being chilled here by that charged Chilla that's been pressuring him so heavy. And both of them now are still rocking the Chilla Triblast set.
Gosh, this is so interesting. I love watching these two fight.
Yeah, and like noted here, Luna hasn't really not been going for a lot of these jumps, sticking more grounded, showing that he knows how to box despite the deflect.
Oh, wow. Luna doing a good job right now, trying to apply that pressure right back to Rosa. Finally, trying to get the rush, but doesn't make anything happen. Try to catch him while he was in the hair. I think that was a good bait from Rosa right there. But Rosa has his own rush now.
Yeah, he's going to have to move in a little bit. That charged Triblast is doing wonders for Luna from keeping him out. That grab almost landing, but clanking on the floor. Luna is just jumping now like a madman, evading every single thing, catching every jump that Rosa's been going for.
Yeah, I think Rosa's making quite a few risky jumps right now, trying to bait out some things from Luna, but not finding anything.
Oh, his rush will win out in the interaction because of the positioning of the Chilla. And now it really is back to anybody's game, but Luna gets a quick poke in and will take game 1 on DNA Lab.
Gosh, I feel like Rosa was trying to consistently keep baiting Luna, but Luna adapted really quick to it, and he just kept punishing Rosa for it. And then Rosa tried to make something happen with the rush and tried to keep the pressure on like he was previously, but I think Luna was too far deep into the adaptation and couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, Rosa was seeming like the springs in Springman were on his feet, but because he does have one of the shorter jumps and one of the laggier jumps, then he is going to have to eat quite a few punishes, especially if he gets predicted.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a couple of risky jumps coming right there. But we might see, who knows, a character switch? Maybe.
Yeah, Rosa has a lot of tools that he could pull out against this Ribbon Girl. I mean, he does have a surprisingly adept Mechanica that he hasn't pulled out yet so far.
I believe 3 characters he uses, Max Brass, Mummy, and Mechanica, are just characters in general that struggle against very aerial characters like Ribbon Girl, Coil, you know, so it might be a little bit tough, but Rosa being a very smart player, he should be able to adapt to the circumstances that are present.
I mean, who knows? Rosa could surprise us all, maining every character, but he will go over to the Brass that did so well for him against Dastardly earlier.
And on Spar and on a Spring Stadium of all stages too. Maybe we're gonna see more Yabukis again, maybe a Pineapple Grab or 2.
And something we've seen here is a Biffler now over from Rosa. Looks like he'll use the verticality of that to try to catch Luna. And Biffler is another one of those arms like Hydra that has a really good time of countering the Tri-Blast.
Oh gosh, Rosa's trying to get the buff up to happen right now. It looks like Luna's doing a good job right now, not letting Rosa get that buff up. Yeah.
Yeah, Luna has been playing really well despite being blinded for a large portion of that, using sound cues at his advantage and avoiding some really tricky grab and option resets that Rosa has been going for. And Rosa now on the platform. Luna not going for the rush, but instead going for a grab. Not quite the angle he wanted for a Yabuki.
I think Rosa's playing a little bit scared, maybe even a bit too risky. He keeps jumping around, keeps putting himself in that disadvantageous position, but he does have rush. So who knows?
Yeah, while Brass does have one of the higher and more distance jumps, if you go for that too much, your opponent's still going to read you. And if you don't use the deflect as often as he should be, you know, that's curtains out for you. The big hitbox will be at your disadvantage.
Absolutely. Rosa choosing to use a Chakram and Biffler this time around. Chakram doing very well against most Ribbon Girls. He gets the rush confirm.
Yeah, now he has the point where he can go for these Chakram confirms and going a little bit for like the Redding Guard style where he jump on Wake Up into the Chakram, into the grab, and the pressure just continues, getting another buff up instantly.
Yeah, Chakram on Brass, especially against Ribbon Girls, from my experience, is just so overwhelming for most Ribbon Girls. They just really don't know what to do in that scenario.
Oh, bad deflect timing off the rush will get Luna canceled out of his rush here and down to anything killing him.
Rosa doing a good job right now. I don't think he wants to use his rush. I think he wants to save it and get just maybe a clean Biffler hit right now.
Yeah, definitely he's not playing like he wants to use that rush, which I believe he could use that to his advantage if he acted like he wanted to burn it by just getting in more, but he's opting to go for more of these buff-ups. But the buff-up will save him there. The Biffler going to connect.
Yeah, very smart play from Rosa, just safely getting the buff up and then getting that last Biffler hit.
Now Luna does have a rush of his own now and is switching over off that Tri-Blast to a Burchuck.
Yeah, wow, Rosa doing a really good job, looking really dominant. Oh, I wanted to see that Yabuki.
And Rosa, we're seeing here, did opt to save his rush off of a Yabuki, and that's going to cost him. Luna now gets his own rush, but because Rosa does have his rush still saved, he could go in right now and have those advanced mind games that rush brings, and he's going to burn it right there.
Oh, Rosa doing, choosing to use his rush a little bit later, but he does have the lead, so it's not like he's at a disadvantage at all. Getting the Chakram hit into a grab, oh gosh.
Yeah, if Luna gets confirmed into any, Luna gets hit one more time, that's going to take this game too, I believe, and that's going to be the game.
Oh, such good Biffler snipes coming from Rosa. Really knowing when to throw it out and when not to throw it out. Burchuck, you'd imagine, would be a good arm to use against lighter weight arms like Biffler, but Rosa just aiming it just around it, you know, just timing it nicely, knowing when to use it.
Yeah, that's something we saw this weekend at EVO with Ku versus Twin 5-0. Ku had that Burchuck in his Ninjara set, but it didn't seem to actually do that much against Twins Biffler, and we did see them go to Game 10 there because of that.
Game 10.
Yep, Game 10 bracket reset, boys.
Yeah, it's such a long... Oh, gosh, that was such an intense game. Yeah, sorry, we can't help but talk about EVO. It was just so hype.
I mean, we saw those the upset of Pega getting 4th? Pega getting 4th!
Blown away, blown away.
That's the first time I think I've ever seen Pega be the lowest placing of the DTN boys. I think that's the first time I haven't seen him win a DTN boy one.
Yeah, I do believe that one time he was knocked out by a Ribbon Girl in pools, but DTN wasn't created by then, so hey, doesn't count.
Yeah, and now we're gonna see them go over to Mazo. Any character switches by either? Luna going back over to his coil.
Rosa looking very excited right now.
Max Brass is known to be a very serious but also very jovial character, and Rosa is embodying that in his playstyle right now and in his lobbying up.
Oh gosh, Rosa is opting for the Roaster instead of the Biffler this time, anticipating that coil switch. Oh wow, here we go. This might be a very interesting game now.
Yeah, that Roaster's going to have an easier time pegging down coil and countering this Tri-Blast. And this is showing Rosa already has the early lead, and the infinite corners that are Mausoleum put Luna at a disadvantage. But his boxing skills just so great that right now he's reversed this and put Rosa into the infinite corners.
Infinite corners. Yep. Using, gosh, a great amount of pressure right now to get Rosa in that corner, getting a grab also. Applying the pressure very heavily. Rosa not looking like he's, doesn't know really what to do right now.
Yeah, that rush is going to play a large part in the grab going right over the punch by Luna. Rosa is going to activate his rush because of super armor. It won't get canceled out, and Luna now at a health disadvantage against Buff Boy Brass.
Oh gosh, this looks really even right now. Oh, Rosa getting the roaster snipe, jumping in the air like a beautiful, elegant giant.
Yeah, such good use of the super armor there. You saw him take like 4 or 5 hits and just still going and get that one punch in against Luna.
Max Brass looking like he's taking ballet courses, jumping in the air and getting roaster snipe. Here we go to game 2. Luna almost having rush. You can see him trying to farm that. Oh,
yeah, he will get that there, and that's going to connect for 315. The restand, though, not going to make use of it, but Rosa is at less than half health already. 19 seconds in.
Oh my gosh. This might be a... Could we get a P?
See, Rosa got the P before. Could he get P'd on? Unfortunately, no. There will not be any peeing on by, to Rosa, and he will get Luna with his rush there. But he's in a desperate situation now. If he just gets hit by that toaster once, anything would kill.
Yeah, both these players aiming a little off of their target when peeing, but...
Oh, but they definitely made a splash here in this match.
A smash and splash.
Oh, now Rosa is down to his magic pixel. Luna gonna use his rush. It will land and gonna take that round. Going to round 3 here of game 3.
Oh gosh, this is very close between these two players. It looks just like domination as usual. One person... sorry.
Oh, both of them instantly readied up, you saw there. They both know this is what they want. They've got the bloodthirst going here, and Rose has already taken an early lead, but Luna is getting him back into the corner here where he's been shown to struggle a little bit. Luna not letting Rosa get his buff boy up.
Yeah, absolutely. Rosa doing a good job right now. Trying to apply the pressure. He has the rush. Luna knows that he almost has the rush, and he's not falling for that pressure baits that Rosa's doing right now. Oh, but he does get a nice grab, and that shifts the momentum instantly.
And something we're seeing Luna do here is just he's not letting Rosa get his buff boy. Even when Rosa has knocked down Luna, he's thrown out those toasters instantly. And Rosa's just never been able to get the buff boy up. He will get it up because of the 25% and burn his rush. But Luna just counters everything that's going on here. Luna has now gotten Rosa down to 25% health. Luna is back in the corner.
Luna is just trying to fish for something, anything really. Rosa doing a good job coming back right now. Here we got a big boy.
Never say GG to a Max Brass, folks, and that's Rosa going to reverse that momentum and take game 3.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing coming from Rosa. Jeez, he really knows how to handle these desperate scenarios with Brass and knows how to get out of that corners. Gosh.
Alrighty, right now it is 2-1 in Rosa's favor, so Luna is going to have to win 2 matches in a row now if he wants to go on to grand finals.
Yeah, absolutely. Rosa is just... Wait, what the heck? Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought I had a stream problem. So yeah, that was just a really incredible game between these two. I really liked the momentum shifts that just keep happening over and over in this tournament, especially by Rosa. Oh my gosh, no mercy.
Yeah, I mean, you've heard it from me and other players time and time again. That Buff Boy Brass mode is just insane to deal with when you're waking up.
Yeah, very buff boy likes. Okay, you know what?
The magic muscles.
The magic muscles, yes, the muscles from Brussels.
Here we go. We're seeing it over to sparring ring now. Luna gonna opt for a Toaster Chilla set, which we have not seen him pull out before today. But the pineapple grab from Rosa. Calm down, lad.
Rosa's obviously been sparring too much with pineapple.
Oh, and right after that, we see a freeze off of by Luna and getting the grab. But now Rosa has gotten his buff up and is gonna pin Luna back into the corner.
Oh, getting good angles against Luna. Rosa is applying that pressure with Chakram very heavily. Oh, but the momentum shifts once again.
Yeah, very good patience there by Luna. waiting for Rosa to sort of back off and select an option so he can punish. But Luna can't take another hit, and in 33 seconds, that match goes to Rosa.
That's a hot brass. Very hot. Here we go. Round 2. Sorry about that. Round 2. Rosa
Switch.
and Luna just playing the neutral.
Yep, switch over to double Chilla by Luna. Looks like he's going to go for more of those freeze confirms and just to get Buff Boy Brass out of here. Going to use his rush. Rosa will benefit his own rush off of that, but takes a 300 and gets pinned back into the corner.
Yeah, absolutely. Rosa and Luna looking to have a similar health lead. Luna is not going to fall for that rush, getting the good shield timing, but a little bit of chip damage.
Yeah, unfortunately his shield would have broken for sure if he'd gone for the rest of that. But good play on him by just deciding to back parry and then take it. Both of them at similar healths now. Rosa looking like he's struggling to get an in here on Luna, but because that roaster poke is going to be so strong, he will get in there. Rosa gonna eat the rush by his shield that Luna gives off, have his arms almost broken, but a rush of his own.
Yeah, and the momentum just looks... Oh, very good from Rosa right now, getting the good rush confirm, baiting him out with that grab.
Yeah, Luna can't eat anything else. And he will get the freeze off of Rosa there. The ice chain, that's not quite going to kill, but both of them can't take a single hit.
Oh, gosh, this looks... They're both on practically magic pixel.
Yeah, next hit, if Luna gets this next hit, then he will win this best of 5. And Rosa there will take it, moving on to grand finals.
Oh my gosh, great play from Rosa. My heart was in my mouth.
I mean, that was a tasty match there, and the taste of blood will be in Luna's mouth from that beating.
Very great matches coming from these two players. Very well done. Both Luna and Rosa. Very impressive. Very impressive. Oh my gosh. So, okay, Rosa, please. Please.
Okay, let's see. We have right now coming up in the losers bracket, Dick Dastardly versus Dart. Two very strong coils. I'm going to see if they've started yet.
Yeah, and
If they have not started yet, I want that in.
absolutely. I would love to see a coil ditto potentially.
Oof, looks like they actually have started.
Shucks.
Quick update on what's going on in the bracket right now, though. Askew is right now waiting in losers semis for the winner of Dastardly versus Dart, coming out victorious over Rafa.
Yeah, and Askew doing a great job just plowing through the bracket, trying to come back, especially Dastardly, trying to fight Rosa in finals. I know he has a vengeance right now to make it all the way back.
Yeah, after that beating by Rosa, if he comes back, this would be great to see what adaptation he's brought, and to see if we'll see the Ninjara come back out.
I would love to see more variety, but we've already been seeing a lot right now, so I can't really complain. Yeah, very interesting from these two. Shall we play a game till then?
Yes, we shall. I'm going to tell them to just keep playing.
All right.
And let me get Askew ready in here.
I'm gonna get myself ready. Oh boy, do I have a treat for you?
Okay, ooh, I'm excited. Let me make sure I've queued up the right stuff. TMW is calling me right now. TMW, please, I know you're in here.
Oh jeez.
I know TMW's in the chat.
Oh,
Hold up. Walrus is trying to tell me something.
Alright, no problem. So yeah, very fun tournament so far.
Oh, TMW wants to come in here and tell us a funny joke.
Okay, if it's PG-13 then I don't mind. Well, okay, just let him come in here, it's okay. I don't mind.
Oh, I might want to screen this first. Okay, he says it's PG.
Alright.
I guess we're gonna have our very first comedy intermission. Let's drag him into the commentary booth, see what he has to say.
Here we go.
Hey TMW, what's going on? I hear you have a joke for us.
I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
So. We're in Central Park, right? And then there's a duck in a lake, right? And there's a little 6-year-old kid with a stand that is selling beverages. And the
Mhm.
duck walks up to the child running the stand, and he says, "Hey." And he has the audacity to say,
I know where this is going. Oh
"Do you
no.
have any grapes?" And then the man says, "No, I just have some lemonades."
I'm sorry, sir. All we have is Burger King foot fungus. Oh no. We just got hijacked by the duck song.
Oh no.
You know what? I'm actually happy that happened. Thank you, Walrus. Oh my god. I'm leaving now. Thank you, Walrus.
Bye. I think that was the best thing that's ever happened in COTE history. Oh, this makes
Comes
6
in-
weeks worth it.
He just comes in and bamboozles everyone. What the heck?
See, this is why TMW is the fearless leader of MWE. Not for his leadership skills, not because of his own player skill, but because he knows how to bring the duck song into situations.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, I want to hold up. I'm getting word here in chat that Dart has actually exclusively only played MWE members up to this point when he's fighting Dastardly.
Oh yeah, we're sabotaging MWE tournaments, obviously.
Oh, I mean, everything now is going to be MWE team kills. We're going to seed the bracket so top half is not MWE, bottom half all MWE.
Yeah, definitely a slaughter of
Uh,
MWE players amongst
we-
themselves.
we already know that Era is the most crooked TO out there, so
Absolutely.
it wouldn't be anything surprising.
Yeah, not surprising at all. Era definitely has a history of crookedness. Era is a
Oh.
wonderful individual. Let me just put that out there.
Yeah, Era's been working really hard on these COTEs. Era,
Okay,
we're
Oh no,
complimenting
no,
you.
no.
hold on. I'm awake and I'm listening to you call me a crooked TO.
We were complimenting you just now.
We were just about
Oh.
to compliment you.
Oh, then I'm leaving.
Yeah. Goodbye. Band. Okay. Yeah. Wonderful person, wonderful individual in the community. She does a lot for all of us, and we love her.
Era has put in so much work into these COTEs, and the work she put in yesterday to OVE. She goes hard on what she does here, and she does it very well.
Yeah, definitely puts in a lot of effort just for weeklies like these and helping the community out and all sorts of wonderful things. So shout out to Era, because this is still her tournament at the end of the day.
Yeah, as much as we make fun of her, you know, we do love having Era around in the community. She's been a very for everybody.
Era's existing really awkwardly.
Oh, I unfortunately can't say why because this would give away what Snapchat is, but that's great. Oh, that factors in so well.
Hey yo man, hook me up. Let me slide in those DMs.
You know what? I'll put my Snapchat in the chat. I don't care.
Uh-huh. No, it's not the same if you do it, since that's just a shameless plug. If she doesn't want it leaked, then that's different.
You know what? Era, put my Snapchat in the chat. I don't care. Someone put my Snapchat in the chat. Send me pictures of you guys singing to All Star.
We'll do that one day. We actually should do that. Something like that.
I mean, there was a brief Arms group chat I was in, where basically all we did was me putting on a Danny DeVito mask and lip syncing.
Wait. What?
Yes. Okay, this is my favorite story I've ever gotten out of Arms.
Lay
For
it on
my birthday, somebody sent me a Danny DeVito mask, and I don't know who did it because there was no return address, and it was addressed to Hamma, not my real name.
So it was someone in the Arms community.
So someone in the Arms community sent me a Danny DeVito mask, and I still have no idea who.
Oh my god.
That was the day I transformed from Hammer into the Trash Man.
Why of all the masks, Danny DeVito?
I mean, it fits.
Was it Hanukkah?
I don't know. I really don't know who it was, but I want to find. If you guys know who sent me the freaking Danny DeVito mask,
It was me.
oh, I really
Dio.
want to know. Kono Danny DeVito da.
Kono Danny DeVito.
Oh man, this is still. Oh, this has been a great COTE. Starting off with the triple Guardian and double Blorb meme match. Into Kono Danny DeVito da. Every day we stray further from God's light.
Wait, you know what I should do? At some point, I should have commands in the chat, and one of them will be Kono Danny
Oh, Danny
DeVito.
DeVito da. Okay, going over to what's happening now in bracket, we're seeing Dastardly and Askew start their bans. Dastardly banning DNA right away, Askew banning Malzo and Temple, and Dastardly taking to sparring.
So they're going to sparring yard.
Sparring, you already know. Okay, and Askew coming out now with his Springman. I don't think we've seen him play as Min Min yet.
Oh snap! Here we go. So yeah, I wonder what the switch up of characters is all about.
He could very well be practicing for some offlines. I know we have the first Indiana Arms local coming up, so this could be good practice for those brackets where he's not quite sure.
Yeah, that should be very exciting. Dastardly and Askew are just dancing around right now, around the ring or the yard.
the sparring yard.
You're about to say scrap yard. I heard you.
I was. Oh, it's now getting going to the match though. Right here, great parabola play by Dastardly, using that parabola to seek down Askew when he's been jumping like he has been this entire time.
Yeah.
And the double roaster though from Askew, doing great at pinning down Dastardly, not letting him get his movement in.
I almost thought he got that grab and canceled the rush, but Dastardly landing that rush, keeping up the pressure. Askew trying to reverse things around right now. Oh, but nope, denied.
The parabola coming in so hot there. The parabola has way faster extension at the
Ooh.
beginning than it does later, and that came into play there. That's something that Dastardly knew well.
Gosh, that was very clean from Dastardly, but those grabs from Askew, they were so clean and wide. I love them.
Yeah, using motion gives you the option to have the widest grabs possible, and Askew has been showing those over and over again. And there's a great deflect off a grab
Whoa.
into his own.
Oh my gosh, the momentum shifts are just constantly happening between these two players. Dastardly getting enough time to get the shield up. Yeah, Jesus.
Dastardly's going for a ton of grabs here. He's unfortunately not being able to throw out many arms because Askew is parrying all of them with his roasters.
Yeah, Dastardly. Oh, activating the rush right now and barely landing anything. What a shame.
Yeah, unfortunately, the parabola does have a way higher homing than a glove rush would, so it will save you from missing your rush, but at the same time, you won't probably be able to connect the rest of it if you do a sideways connecting rush like that.
Dastardly is really trying to make that parabola work right now, but I think it's more of a hindrance, if anything.
Yeah, Askew's always aiming for it right off the bat. It hasn't really come out for a while, and Askew having his rush advantage now will have a way easier time getting in. But that was a great grab from Dastardly, reading the dash in.
That was an awesome grab. Oh, Askew countering it with the grab of his own. And getting the pressure on right now. Dastardly's in that corner, and no one had to use rush. Askew just ended it.
Yeah, saving that rush advantage for round 2 is a great way to start the round off with a momentum. Dastardly does have his own rush and will go with Nade, which could keep this initial rush from going off very well.
Yeah, Dastardly finally switching off to that parabola, realizes that's hindering him instead of helping him a little bit more, especially on this stage. I think it would be more effective on a bigger stage, but right now Dastardly looks like he's being pressured quite heavily by those uncharged roasters from Askew.
Those uncharged roasters, even despite an arm break, Dastardly matrixes through both of them, wiggling back and forth, and will not eat a punish off of that, and now has a rush of his own, and the nades to pin down Askew.
Yeah, definitely a good arm switch from Dastardly. It's so effective against Springman, especially since the deflect and the explosion, it can just catch him. Yeah.
Oh, and there's Dastardly going back in ham, going for some of these grabs that are unfortunately aren't punishable for Askew. And Askew having the rush of his own. Askew moving in now. Both of these players having rush.
Oh, Dastardly! Very good timing, but Askew trying to counter rush him, but it was just too late. Dastardly got the rush that he needed. It was very critical of a rush right now.
Yeah, Askew eating a lot of his life total, but will go into the comeback mode. So he could bring this back, but one more hit will kill.
Yeah, anything could work right now against Askew. Askew has to play on the top of his level right now. But he's doing a good job pressuring Dastardly, going for a risky grab. Oh, is it worth it?
Yeah, Askew has to be very careful to not even get planted by an explosion of the nade, but he'll eat it right to his face.
Yeah.
Oh, JM, I'm hearing there's no game audio on your stream right now.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to turn it back on. Alright. Yeah, when Maroon Wallace came in here and he was telling the joke, I muted it for a sec. My bad.
All right, hopefully that should be fixed, and now we're moving into game 2. And remember, this is still only best of 3.
Yeah. So, should still have very interesting games to coming up right now. I think they have to do the banning process first, so Askew just unreadied real quick. Oh! Are they already
All right,
done?
Yep, they've already gone straight away. Both of them know what they want from the beginning. Yes, audio is fixed, Dastardly.
Yes. Thank you for being cooperative, stream. Sorry about the lack of attention. But here we go. Askew and Dastardly using the same stuff on Buster Beach. Oh,
And Askew sticking with the same set. Dastardly sticking with the same set. This is just going to be a strict change of map here.
yeah. And right now, not a lot happening right now. Just playing, trying to find an opening. Dastardly already getting himself in that corner. He really likes putting a bit of a distance between him and his opponent, as most coils do. So.
Yeah, he has been using that divider to his advantage, though. You saw right there at the beginning, hovering around the divider, which Askew can't really approach as a Springman, but Coil just floats right over that.
Yeah, absolutely. Dastardly having a bit of a hard time in that hot pocket right now. Askew with the elevation advantage, having the rush also.
Yeah, Askew has been getting hit every time that he tries to pin Dastardly back, but he hasn't found a good way to get in. And there's going to be a great grab by Askew.
Yeah, and Askew was just baiting him with those shields and getting the grab. Oh my gosh.
Dastardly definitely seems like he's scared of the rush, throwing this nade out every time, but Askew stays back, shields it, and grabs. Dastardly's going to have to make a better chance moving in here if he wants to secure this round.
Yeah, both of these players are playing quite cautiously right now. Not going for anything too risky, but Askew is having a bit of trouble in that hot pocket now, as he's also in the hot pocket. And Dastardly is just wanting to keep that pressure up. They both have rush, and I don't think either of them really want to use it right now. Oh, but Dastardly does use it.
Yeah, getting that arm break is a great way to confirm that he will take that round.
Yeah, very nice play from Dastardly. Askew going to the next round with rush. Maybe we can see some baits, some cornering.
Yeah, if Dastardly wins this round, though, he will move on to losers finals. So Askew has to be very careful with making sure he plays well.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dastardly is just trying to get the elevation advantage right now. As you can see, he's like, occasionally he's trying to go over that barrier in the middle, but he's getting himself in that corner right now by Askew.
Askew using this barrier to his own advantage, using it as a way to jump. Who would predict a Springman jumping over this?
Ironic since his name is Springman, but...
Yeah, very ironic that Springman has one of the slower and lowest jumps. But Askew has not really been showing that off. He's been a very jumpy Spring and making it work well for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Askew and Dastardly are just... Oh, in the neutral right now, but Askew getting a good grab. Dastardly is now in the red, and I think Askew could end this with a rush. Will he?
Yeah, definitely. Askew, I love that grab he went for. Not respecting the fact that
Ooh.
Dastardly has rush. Just no respect for the rush right there.
Fearless as a lion. Askew just taking that wide grab no matter what happens. He knew that he would get that grab confirmed.
Yeah, Askew does have to win this round to stay in the money. Loser of this will not go home with anything, but winner will go home with guaranteed at least $5.
Yeah, Askew trying to do everything as possible to bring this back. Dastardly in that Hawk almost get the grab. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
So much happening right now. Both of them activating the rush. Dastardly is landing, and that gives Dastardly a bit of an advantage right now.
Yes, he was feeling out those grabs he'd been going for earlier, tried to get one on Dastardly's shield there, but Dastardly was ready for it, went for his own rush, and Askew and wasted his. Now we're seeing, though, Askew getting right back in there against Dastardly. Dastardly pinned against the wall.
Dastardly looking very comfortable right now in the position that he's in. He also has rush, he has advantage, he has health lead, he has everything he needs.
I think Dastardly is still sitting on a perfect.
Oh my gosh. Could we see the P again?
Oh, unfortunately, he's going to take some shield chip there. No perfect going to be coming out here, but Dastardly staying at a distance and still managing to pin down. Going to use his rush there. Oh, the uncharged Tri-Blast bolt will come in there.
Oh boy. And here we go. Askew has his rush. Oh, he's trying to going for the grab, but Dastardly's like, nope, I know what you're doing. Oh.
Yeah, Dastardly is very proficient with his floats there. You saw there, he didn't even necessarily whiff the grab. Dastardly just floated right above it. But Askew now has to be very careful. Oh, takes a punch to the gut and is eliminated from this game.
Yeah, very unfortunate. I could see at the end that Askew was jumping a little bit more and Dastardly was catching on to that. And he tried to jump again and hit him with the Tri-Blast, but it didn't work. So, yeah, quite risky. Yeah, wild grabs, exactly, Rosalina. Exactly. He was playing a bit risky, I feel, near the end. He was getting a bit nervous, I feel. It definitely looked that way.
Okay, and Luna is already looking like he's ready to go. Instantly hopping into the lobby that Askew and Dastardly were using. And now we should see the losers finals.
Here we go, just one more set away from grand finals. Oh my gosh, will we see the revenge from Dastardly coming all the way back to fight Rosalina again and potentially claim the championship of Champions of the Era 6? What an intense tournament it's been so far.
Yeah, we saw from the very beginning all these players putting in their best effort, and it's shown by how fast these have been going.
Yeah, very fast, dominant, quick games, just quick momentum shifts. Yeah, very fascinating and interesting to watch.
And going in right away, Dastardly's gonna ban DNA first.
Rosa with no chill in the chat. Oh my gosh.
Okay, and Temple and Buster being banned by Luna. That means that Dastardly is taking us over to sparring ring once again. Everybody letting Dastardly take them to sparring ring, and it has not worked out well for them.
Oh boy, here we go. Dastardly is gonna have some fun on this stage. Luna and Dastardly, will we see Ditto? No, we will not. We will see Luna going out with a Ribbon Girl instead.
Yeah, both of these players are for certain familiar with each other, considering they are both STL players. So they've had this matchup coming over and over, time and time again.
Question, is Dastardly part of NWE?
No, Dastardly is currently unaffiliated because he was a part of Front Blunt until they disbanded about a week ago.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, so Dastardly is currently a free agent for anybody looking to sign him to a team.
Yeah, he's a really skilled player. You guys should pick him up while he still can. So,
yeah, he would be a valuable asset to every team, and he's proving that right now by getting himself in a loser's run into guaranteed third place. And he's going to rush Luna there, catching his landing lag on the fast fall and putting himself in a very powerful position.
Yeah, taking that lead, just half the game in already. Luna is a very big disadvantage right now, and it looks like Luna's having a hard time getting into that coil, trying to go for the grab, but nothing lands.
Dastardly's very powerful option there of just staying and shielding and doing nothing. Luna went for the cross up, but because Dastardly was invisible and just doing nothing, he got nothing out of it. And Luna is already at Magic Pixel. Dastardly dominating right now.
Oh my gosh, Luna is on the ropes with Magic Pixel. Oh, activating the rush, that was quite risky.
Oh, and Dastardly somehow not getting hit by any of that, even when he was going for his own punish off the rush. But that punch will land true and take that first round.
Yeah, Dastardly just ending it real quick over there. Doesn't want it to go on any longer. Here we go to round 2. Dastardly has his rush, and Luna's just has barely any.
Yeah, Luna has switched now off of that Tri-Blast over to Double Chilla, trying to use that to box out Dastardly. And Glove Arms do have a pretty good advantage against Coil.
Oh, you can see Luna try to go for the grab, but it barely missed.
Yeah, he will not eat that rush though, and Luna will be very close to getting his own, only a couple punches away.
Oh, Luna doing a good job with the ice mix-ups right now. As Ribbon Girl, it's very, very... Oh, this pressuring.
And we saw a 3-chain there. Oh, Coil gonna slip away. Dastardly gonna go try to punish that. Not gonna get one on the rush, but will get a grab there, punishing a double punch by Luna.
Luna doing a good job right now, just applying the pressure, swifting the momentum, does not want Dastardly to get in, but Dastardly does get in and activates the rush. This could be a huge momentum shift from Dastardly.
Something I really like seeing here from Dastardly that some people might not have noticed is that Dastardly charges up his third arm and then waits to see, based on which arm he got charged up, which position to take on their wake up. If he got the double nade, he'll move in closer than if he had a double roaster.
Yeah, very smart plays from Dastardly. Both of these guys have rush right now. And Luna just not wanting to commit too hard, being very careful. Oh, but gets a risky grab.
Oh, did you see that from Dastardly, waiting to unleash his rush until he sees what Luna chooses for a landing option and then going for it?
Absolutely, he was so patient and he knew, okay, no matter what happens here, he doesn't have any explosion arms. I'm just gonna wait it out and just activate rush, get that rush invincibility and just end it. I do not want to play any games. He's in to win it.
Yeah, if Luna had activated his rush there that he had, who knows what would have happened if Dastardly had paused. But Luna will not use it, and Dastardly will take that game 1.
Yeah, so confident that he would punch or like try to bait out something from Dastardly. Gosh.
Okay, and Luna is using Mazo now for game 2. And I think so far, every time Luna's on Mazo, we've seen Coil. So will we see it now? We will see it now!
Here we go! A Coil Ditto! We have not seen this at all in the whole tournament series. Or in the whole tournament so far.
Yeah, not tonight at least. And now we're going to see the 2 very different sets from the Coils.
Oh my. Luna opting to go for the double toaster, and Dastardly opting to go for the roaster and nade combo.
Yeah, we're seeing now a battle of extension versus retraction. Traditionally in these matchups, toaster or the arm with the fastest retraction will come out on top. And we're seeing that right now with Luna taking Dastardly on the first knockdown.
Yeah, Dastardly just choosing pressure over boxing, which is what Toaster is usually better for. And Luna already has the rush. Oh my gosh. These two players are moving very fast right now.
Dastardly, very smart grab there, going for the dash back after his initial wake-up dash.
Yeah, not letting any pressure go away from each other. Luna activating the rush, hoping to catch Dastardly, and he does. Dastardly, in a not very good position right now, but he definitely can come back. Coil is a very powerful character that could switch the momentum instantaneously if she wished. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Dastardly going for a bait there by throwing out a grab that was meant to miss and then waiting for a counter grab and then going for the rush. But Coil's just so slippery, nothing will come out of that.
Yeah, very slippery character. Dastardly on the ropes! Oof, tries to go for a risky grab, does not land. I don't know if that was a good decision.
Yeah, I see he saw he was on the ropes and just decided to go for broke. And now he'll switch over to that double roaster. Roaster versus toaster.
Yeah, Dastardly just oof. A big oof. Oh, Luna activating the rush. Not getting anything from that.
Yeah, you'd think this would come down to a boxing match because we are using 4 gloves, but when it comes to 2 Coils using them, it really comes to a scenario of who can set up traps better and who can pressure on wake-ups.
Absolutely, and who can weave in and out a bit better than the other Coil. Dastardly just trying to apply that immense pressure from roasters right now. Trying to bait out grabs, multiple grabs from a distance, maybe trying to get something to work here.
It's something we're seeing a lot happen here. Both of these players charging up their third arms and then all releasing at the same time and just parrying each other down, down, down. The boxing has come down to a lot of just parrying and weaving.
Yeah, definitely. Oh gosh, these playstyles are looking quite similar right now, but Dastardly choosing to go for the risky forward shield parry into the rush.
Yeah, he will get restood. Nothing capitalized by either player. You see they're getting right in each other's faces, but nothing is landing just because they're intense movement patterns.
Ooh.
Dastardly going for his rush will land for a sick 330 and putting him in a health lead.
Both of these players weaving so perfectly. Dastardly just knowing, getting the grab, reading Luna's movement so expertly. Oh my god.
Oh, the re-grab. Dastardly showing that he will not lose the Coil Ditto.
I'm speechless. How many grabs have we seen from Dastardly so far in this tournament? Just those multiple grabs in a row. Oh my gosh.
Dastardly recognizing here if he just holds shield, he should be okay.
Very
Going
smart.
for a little poke there, I guess, just to make sure. Even though he could have eaten a rush for it, but I think Luna knew that it was just too late at that point. But the momentum we're seeing going in here, both characters selecting their arms instantly. Luna switching over to a Tri-Blast off the toaster.
Yeah, Luna hoping maybe that the Tri-Blast could poke in a little bit easier than Double Gloves would, trying to weave its way in. Dastardly getting good grab in the beginning. Luna trying to pressure Dastardly a little bit more this time around.
Yeah, we're seeing the boxing from last round was just so untraditional that it really didn't feel like boxing at all. And since the Tri-Blast will spread out further horizontally, it could do a better job of doing what he wanted that toaster to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like this would be a much better switch for Luna. And Luna just really trying to get something to happen with that Tri-Blast. Doesn't find much happening right now. Going for a lot of punches, and Dastardly playing much more patiently than Luna, and waiting for Luna to do something a little bit risky, like multiple times in a row, punching, and Dastardly just punishes on top of that, getting a grab.
Something really great I'm love seeing here from Dastardly is every time Luna wakes up, he doesn't opt to go for a punish option. He opts to go into invisibility of his own. So both players can't really select an option. Baits out the shield parry there and will get a last bit of his rush off of it.
Dastardly just knowing, alright, you keep doing this too much. I'm just gonna wait, and I'm just gonna shield, and then parry forward, wait for that parry, and Dastardly just ends it. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
great use of his invisibility there, waiting to see what Luna did, and then going for an option when couldn't tell what he was doing himself.
Yeah, Dastardly just knowing what to do. So, just reading the situation, switching that momentum, knowing what to do, how Luna was playing, like that patience with the rush, that was very impressive. And those grabs, those multiple grabs, just Luna being quite desperate in the coil ditto, and Dastardly just punishing him for that, playing quite patiently.
Yeah, my favorite part, I think, of Dastardly's play was the fact he was just using invisibility so often. Like I said before, every time Luna wakes up, he does not go for a punish. He invisibles himself, so Luna can't punish his punish.
Yeah, very smart play from both these players. Coil has so many options, and then the Coil Ditto has just advanced mind games.
I know a lot of people don't like seeing coils in tournaments, but if you watch these intense high-level matches, the coil matches can be some of the most intense and most satisfying.
Oh, here we go. We got a good, interesting switch from Luna, as Luna goes Twin-Tail, and Twin-Tail could be quite effective against coils.
Yeah, as we've seen, Hanukkah has been doing that in STL locals, something they'd both be very aware of. Hanukkah did take #1 on the STL PR with Dastardly #2, so he could be trying to use that matchup knowledge here.
Do you know the score right now between these two players? Because I think I forgot.
I believe it is 2-0 Dastardly's favor.
Alright. Yeah, that Coil Ditto just messed me up, because in the skins, and I forgot. Alright, but these two players are doing quite well against each other. Luna's trying to apply that pressure with Twin-Tail and get... Oh! Wow!
Oh, smart use there of shielding. Will not get anything off of that rush because Coil had time to shield, but he will have a pretty good pushback and will put himself in a position here.
Yeah, Dastardly just trying to apply that pressure with the rush, getting a little bit of damage, not too much. Luna going for a couple of risky things right now, like the Twin-Tail jump into gliding, and Luna's just trying to get out of that situation he's put himself in.
You know, despite Dastardly being in the corner here, he's not backing off of this position. He's liking where he's at because he can just punch through whatever Luna's going for with the proper shield timings.
Yeah, absolutely. Dastardly looks very comfortable with the position he's in. He doesn't have to go in too hard. Playing defensively is really paying off right now as he gets the first round against Luna.
Yeah, Luna will have to win the next couple games from here on out. Luna will have to take this round if he wants to move on to face Rosa.
Yeah, absolutely. Dastardly just really, I just love Dastardly's patience right now. He's not, even if he's in a corner, he likes being in the corner. It's his habitat. He's natural in it, and he just knows what to do in a corner. He's like, oh, you think I'm in a corner? You think it's disadvantageous? Nope. I know exactly what to do here.
Yeah, that third arm gives him a great time in there because he can have those two other arms that Luna would throw out parried and just get a punish for it. But Luna now does seem to have a slight advantage just because of the position. I spoke too soon. Now Dastardly has the advantage again.
Yeah, Luna doing a good job right now. Just trying to switch the momentum as usual. And Luna, he's not exactly one. I don't think he's trying to use rush right now, but he's trying to bait into a rush confirm, but doesn't get it because Dastardly is slick.
Yeah, every time he's going for that rush, Dastardly has just enough time. Like, he's spaced it out well enough that he can just shield, and his shield is not broken once yet because of it.
Oh gosh. Dastardly just tries to get something happening right now, trying to use Luna's uncharged spam against him, but doesn't work. Getting the knockout on the head with the roaster snipe.
Here we're seeing a very good grab there, recognizing that Luna went for an unsafe grab of his own and going for his grab instead because of the invisibility, giving him the chance to react without Luna knowing what to do. Luna thinking he got an explosion confirmed. Unfortunately, not quite.
5 seconds left. Anything could happen right now. Oh, Dastardly gotta use the rush. Good job. Oh my gosh.
And Dastardly will take that set 3-0 and move on to fight Rosa in grands. Congrats to Luna, though, for getting all the way to losers finals and going home with $5.
Luna doing a great job this whole tournament. I really loved the way Luna played this whole time. Oh my gosh. Luna did everything in his power to come back. But great games to both of these players. And now we get to see the anticipated grand finals of Rosa versus Dastardly. Here we go.
Yeah, we saw before Rosa came home with this pretty dominant. But Dastardly's adaptation is, I will say, out of every player in the game, I think Dastardly has the best adaptation.
Honestly, yeah. We've seen Dastardly adapt from pressuring his opponent to playing very patiently to using those invisible mix-ups. It's just, oh gosh. Like, for a coil, which most people don't really like because they say that, oh, coil's easy, coil's this. No. There are really good mind games that you can do with coil. She's such an interesting character to watch.
Yeah, Coil can be the masterful brush of an artiste, and you see them gliding across like a canvas, putting those strokes of splatting explosions just right there.
Yeah, Dastardly just climbing all the way back to grand finals, working so hard to get to this point. Oh gosh, so if Dastardly loses, then it's over. But if he wins, will it be a bracket reset or?
If Dastardly wins, we will have a bracket reset, yes.
Oh snap! Here we
And
go.
once again, game one is going back to sparring every time against Dastardly. Every single time, you're letting Dastardly take you to freaking sparring. You don't let Pega take you to Buster. You don't let Dastardly take you to sparring, folks.
It's Chateau versus Pega right now. Quite literally.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
I mean, they have skill. I would not say... who knows? It could be on par with them, some might consider.
Yeah, for sure. These two players are very highly skilled, and they've definitely worked very hard to get this position. Rosa and Dastardly. Oh, Rosa just trying to be aerial, an aerial brass right now.
And Dastardly here is going with the slower... this is default Coil right now. This is the set that Dastardly always ran back in defaults.
Yeah, he looks very comfortable with the defaults, and he seems like he knows how to use it better than other people, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, back in STL, we used to run defaults, and we still do have the side bracket. So every week he's in here practicing that default set, which not a lot of people have practice against, considering it's not very well run.
Yeah. Rosa doing a good job right now, trying to apply that pressure right back to Dastardly. He's saying, no, you will not fool me with your patience. I have this rush, and I'm going to do things with it.
Yeah, the moves that Dastardly's throwing out right now are really slow just because of the extension speed, so Rosa is getting some easy chakram punishes in there. But Dastardly's positioned himself so where it got like 6 hits off of that 2-arm throw.
Those tiny chips are going to add up. Dastardly getting a good parable hit, but does not get the rush confirmed. Activates it a little bit too late. The arms just don't extend fast enough.
Yeah, now Rosa is in his buff boy state with his rush. Anything could happen here, but Rosa has very good advantage and will take that with a nade explosion.
Yeah, very nice play coming from Rosa, just reading that last dash that Dastardly dashed in.
Okay, Dastardly switching off of the parabola here, going into the roaster, but sticking with the lockjaw. Must have seen something that the lockjaw does that he likes.
Yeah, definitely very effective against heavy characters too, despite not exactly knocking them down, but it can be very annoying.
And the fact that projectile comes out so quickly could put some really good pressure on the brass and keep him from getting into buff up.
Absolutely, and also since that projectile is a heavy, it's gonna block out Rosa's arms, but Dastardly getting a good rush confirm right there.
Yeah, Rosa is down to less than half of his life. No, Buff Boy will use his rush, but
Ooh.
he's canceled out by the projectile of the Lockjaw.
Very nice coming from Dastardly. As I was saying, the projectile is also a heavy. It's considered a heavy, so it just went right through that rush, just on the corner. Oh my gosh.
And now Dastardly has Rosa pinned in the corner, Rosa in Buff Boy, and you know to never say GG to that. But the rush could play a huge factor in giving Dastardly the L here. I mean, the victory.
Dastardly doing a good job, just playing it patient as usual. Doesn't want to overcommit too much. Rosa could bring it back in his big boy mode.
Yeah, look at these snipes here we're seeing, though. Going for that timing of the
Oh!
Lockjaw, dancing a little
the
at the end.
dance! That dance at taunt. Oh!
Oh!
Dastardly, no chill, no chill.
Like we said before, these two have been having a rivalry in the Twitch chat or the Discord chat, and that's translating over to game now.
Oh my gosh. This is so amazing to watch these two players just adapting to each other. Dastardly doing a good job right now, trying to catch Rosa with those roasters, but not finding much. Rosa deflecting quite nicely.
Yeah, Rosa has had no time to get the buff up state. He will there after a neutral reset, but in that moment, Rosa has been so heavily pressured. Gonna go for a rush there on Dastardly. Rosa will get damage to about 3/4 of his life now. Almost has a rush of his own.
Yeah, Rosa trying to make things happen right now. Oh, gets the grab. Oh, very nice plays from Rosa coming out right now. Trying to bait him too heavily with the grabs. Oh, but does end up getting the rush anyways.
Yeah, Dastardly, though, has been using great invisibility tactics here and punishing, just going and sniping with those roasters head first.
Not having a care in the world. He's being quite aggro right there. In general, honestly. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Rosa is showing great movement, though, here, barely avoiding the curve of those roasters every time. And now Dastardly, he'd get one hit, though. Rosa would be in kill percentage, I believe.
I believe so, yeah. Oh, but he opts
Oh,
to go for
Rush's
the
gonna
rush. Oh,
Yeah, it will catch a little bit of it because Rosa went for the unsafe dash. But now the red Buff Boy Brass is out, and that could spell disaster here.
oh gosh. Rosa almost has rush. He can do things, and he can make magic happen right now. Oh! Oh!
Oh, the Chakram confirmed. Despite the invisibility, he will read Dastardly and go for that Chakram confirm into rush.
Yeah, Rosa being very... Oh my gosh. Rosa just knowing that he will move right and dash right, and the Chakram catching it so well. It's like, oh, doesn't really matter what you do right now because I have a rush.
Yeah, getting pinned against the wall was not something Dastardly wanted to do.
Yeah.
And despite the invisibility, he really didn't have many options.
Yeah, absolutely. Rosa just doing everything in his power to come back right there, and it was very swift, very elegant Brass, jumping a lot of the time to match that elevation with Coil, and doing a good job right there. As you saw a couple of times, Dastardly most of the time has been playing like pretty patient, but a couple of times you saw Dastardly just going in, just having no fear whatsoever. But I feel like that was also because of the stage being so small. You had to move forward a little bit.
And now going to Malzo, though, we will have a bigger stage for them to work on. Both people stating character and Rosa showing off his new bounce tech.
So excited to fight his enemy. Oh my gosh. Rosa having no chill whatsoever.
And same sets coming out from both players. Dastardly opting to go straight into double roaster this time, not even going to bother with the lockjaw. And Rosa switching over to the Tri-Blast.
Yeah, Rosa just trying to get the buff up right now. And playing it patient, Dastardly just camping a little bit farther away from Rosa and just trying to snipe him, as you do.
Yeah, Dastardly, I can tell here, is going to have a slight advantage in a straight boxing match because of the double glove and the fact that he's Coil. But Rosa has really not made this traditional boxing. He's been jumping and sliding all over the place.
Yeah, I don't feel like Rosa's game is boxing at all. I feel like it's like poking in, getting those slick Chakram hits and those Tri-Blast pokes, you know?
And yeah, in those times that he's getting in, he's been having his deflect ready every single time Dastardly throws something, making expert use of his timing on dash.
Yeah, both of these players playing very safe. Oh, but Rosa just overcommitting a little bit too hard.
Yeah, Dastardly, though, really well going for that shield before he throws out the rest of his rush, making sure he doesn't get canceled. And Rosa will get a rush off. Oh, Dastardly will fall out of the Tri-Blast poke and get a grab of his own off of this. Rosa now. Oh, the mid-set dance, and then Rosa goes for a dance of his own. Rosa, if he wants to justify this dance, both players are going to have to really step up here and give it their all.
Oh my gosh, these two players love dancing against each other. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is looking like Mamma Mia with all the dancing queens out here. Abba would be proud. Dastardly has his rush, but is cornered in the back by Sir Rosa.
Yeah, cornered by a big man. It's not looking very pretty right now. Dastardly could bring this back because he does have a rush. Oh, but instead he reads Rosa's repeated grab, rush bait attempts. But, oh my gosh.
If Rosa had gone for a jump there, he could have gotten that grab, but it would have been extremely unsafe since Dastardly did have his rush. Really, any option there against waking up on rush is hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Rosa and Dastardly both have rushes. You can see they're playing a little bit safe right now. They don't want to like go in too hard or overcommit. They're just waiting, trying to bait stuff out, just being very patient, seeing what the other person will do.
Yeah, neither person wants to be the first one to use their rush. If you do use your rush first in this scenario,
Ooh.
you do have a slight disadvantage, but that damage is going to put Rosa in a place where maybe he's comfortable with going in a little harder against Dastardly's rush.
Absolutely. Rosa making good use of his rush, not wasting it at all or whiffing it. As we've seen previously, Dastardly is just so good at just gliding away from those rushes and just safely avoiding them.
Rosa here is not even having to throw out punches. He's just content to stay back, deflect, and call out Dastardly's options on grabs. But that grab will connect, and Dastardly has his rush.
Yeah, Dastardly really trying to apply that pressure right now and trying to get that rush confirmed. Gets a lot of damage in.
Yeah, the two grabs canceled there, and Dastardly with great reaction timing went for it. Rosa has his own rush and is Buff Boy Brass permanently. So we could see anything happen. I think Dastardly would be in kill percent if a full rush were to connect.
Rosa just not getting the right angle to get that rush confirmed. You can see he was... Oh! Dastardly getting that snipe in with a roaster.
Yeah, every time that Rosa has been going for his rush, Dastardly's been just going to the side, slipping out of there pretty efficiently.
Yeah, great play from Dastardly right there. Just not falling for Rosa's baits. Rosa keeps trying to go for those risky options, keeps grabbing a lot. Dastardly just adapting to it.
Oh, and Rosa now is opting to go to Spring, which is where we saw him dominate Dastardly so hard before and get a perfect. So who knows what could happen here. Rosa could come back just as hard, or Dastardly could prove, hey, that was a mistake. I'm going to come back and beat your butt.
Oh gosh, lots of butt whooping that's going on right now, especially on Sparring Ring. Sorry, not Sparring Ring. Spring Stadium. It's a very small stage, and I want to see a lot of Yabukis.
Oh, I'm right off the bat here, I'd love to see a pineapple grab.
Nope.
Not going to happen. But Rosa will get that quick little first poke on Dastardly.
A commentator can dream. A commentator can only dream. Oh!
We all have things we want to see from the sets, and what we want to see is a lot of these grabs that are coming through on Dastardly, and Rosa is just having to stay back and go for these nade pokes.
I feel like this is a better stage for Rosa because anytime that Dastardly falls on that spring, even if it's just a regular old knockdown, Rosa can instantly get a charge fast enough and reposition himself.
Yeah, well, if Coil does that, she could get up a third arm and position, but she would have to stay back a little further just because she would probably have to dash twice to keep the Burma charge up.
You rat. They
And
both
so
have...
Dastardly now, though, does have the health advantage, and Rosa is looking like he's trying to find an easy way in.
Dastardly's finding that way in, keeps getting those pokes. Max Brass Body diaphragm is so huge, and it just allows for those roaster hits to keep coming in. Oh my gosh!
The explosion confirmed! Not quite gonna kill the Rosa's a magic pixel! And the grab! Oh boy!
What is... Okay.
Dastardly is not letting that perfect happen again, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, that's at the end. I just saw that. Oh my god. The disrespect, the grabs, the Yabukis. This is arms.
Oh. See, this is the game at high level play, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone here is watching first time ARMS and they don't know quite what's happening, look just how intense this is. I think even anyone who hasn't seen the game before can understand this is ridiculously fast.
Yeah, very fast paced, especially at high level play. Oh my gosh. These two players are just going all out against each other. Rosa doing a good job cornering Dastardly right now.
Oh, see, I've seen talk that the meta is sort of slowly transforming into who can throw out the most arms very quickly, but that's not what this is seeming like at all. This is seeming like just a match of pure wit and pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. These two players are just being very self-aware right now. Rosa finally stopped doing those grab baits so much.
Yeah, unfortunately though, he's going to eat that rush by Dastardly, and Dastardly will have about a health bar lead.
Yeah, Rosa almost has a rush now, trying to make some magic happen with Dastardly in this corner, but does not get it. Gets a knockdown instead to the face.
Ooh, that explosion on the nade though will put Rosa into buff boy state, and now he has a rush of his own. Not quite the angle for a Yabuki, but we could see that coming in. Rosa going for more unsafe grabs though.
Getting that slow, unmoving get up right there. Rosa just on a little bit of health left. He can make magic happen right now if he gets a grab or something. Oh, and I knew
There's
it.
the grab. Is this the Yabuki angle? This is the Yabuki angle, and that Yabuki will take the round.
Rosa bringing it back from the depths with magic muscles.
Oh man, you saw we were gonna have a booty slap in before, and the booty of Max Brass is so large that he can slap your own booty with his.
Oh yeah. That's
Okay, now,
having-
Dastardly. Oh my gosh,
Oh my gosh.
Dastardly with that amazing rush. I'm sorry, I'm tripping over my own words here. This is just so intense.
Yeah, so much is happening right now. It's hard to keep up with all of it. Both of these players are just back and forth.
Oh, we're seeing here Dastardly now is, I believe, still sitting on a perfect, but Rosa is not making it look like Dastardly has that big of an advantage, charging him down, getting him on that spring again, and getting a buff boy off of it.
Oh my gosh. Rosa is on a little bit of, actually not a little bit, a big health disadvantage right now. Dastardly even has rush. I think he could end it if he gets a grab.
Yeah, something
Or-
I think Dastardly's been catching primarily is the fact Rosa is opting to dash a
Oh.
lot more than I would recommend to here. Oh, not quite a Yabuki angle like we wanted to see. I want that Yabuki, man. I want that so bad. But Dastardly wants that grab even
Oh.
worse, and we'll get the Yabuki off there. Will that kill? That will kill, folks.
Gosh, that was a much faster round compared to previous rounds we've been seeing. Just Dastardly just getting a quick Ibuki right there. Just knowing what Rosa's doing. Oh my gosh.
Oh, now we're in a 2-1 favor Dastardly. If Dastardly wins one more game, we're going to see a bracket reset, folks.
Could this be the upset?
We're going straight from spring right over back to sparring.
Oh my gosh. Sparring, spring, and sparring.
Oh man, there's just they want these close stages. Both of them want them, and it's turning out so far to be in Dastardly's favor. But Rosa did have those advantages before in their previous set.
Someone please pick Ribbon Ring.
I don't think we've seen Ribbon Ring yet this tournament, despite it being a legal counter pick.
Yeah, we haven't seen. Wow, these players just love going to Sparring, Mausoleum, and Spring Stadium over and over.
I mean, tonight's been a tournament where we've seen non-stop offensive play, nothing but aggression. We haven't seen much defensive play at all.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, these two players are just being very cautious of each other, realizing that, hey, even though we're disrespecting each other constantly with dances and whatnot, we are still acknowledging that, yeah, our opponent is smart.
Yeah, even if they're dancing on each other, you can't stop breathing for a second. You've got to be on your toes the entire time.
Yeah. Somehow, Dastardly just is doing a good job right now, pressuring Rosa in that corner.
He's really pinning down the nade that Rosa keeps charging up and making sure that even if Rosa does get out of the range of a punch, it's going to clip that nade. Dastardly got Rosa down to, I believe, even an uncharged. Oh, because of super armor, I believe it'd have to be charged. But if Brass didn't have super armor, that would be an uncharged hit kill.
Yeah, Dastardly just using his rush as a form of immense pressure and baiting Rosa into getting all the way into the red. He looks very desperate right now, but Rosa getting a good rush confirmed.
Yeah, I know Rosa wished that would have killed because now there is the potential to get rushed down by Dastardly. And I think, yeah, now the nade explosion clip will kill. Or was that the Tri-Blast? One of the explosions anyways.
Yeah, Tri-Blast I think that was. Yeah, just Dastardly just poking him with the uncharged roaster hits, just not even wanting to use rush right there, just taking it to round 2. He definitely wants that reset happening.
Yeah, Rosa, I think, realized that having double explosion was a mistake when Dastardly has such pinpoint accuracy on the roaster, switching that back off for a Chakram.
Oh, Dastardly getting a good rush right there. Rosa tried to make magic happen, but a bit risky.
Yeah, now Rosa, though, it does have the Buff Boy state up and can get in on Dastardly easier. Gets the Chakram into the grab there and puts Dastardly right back into the corner. We're going on a world tour of the corners, baby!
Oh, here we go. We're going all around the world. Oh, Rosa just doing a good job. Oh, but gets knocked down instead. Dastardly trying to snipe him, build a rush right now.
Yeah, I love seeing these. Despite how fast-paced these matches are, we're seeing a lot of punch pairing into just the one roaster gliding over the stage into hitting Rosa when no player can really move or do anything at all.
Yeah, Rosa just looking really pressured right now. Oh, but he gets the rush, just random off the bat rush. Both of these
Yeah.
players. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Oh my word! That looked like it was so highly in Dastardly's
Whoa.
favor, but just that nade coming in, exploding right in Dastardly's face was enough to kill.
that was so incredible. What?
Oh, that looked like right there that was going to be the bracket reset, but Rose is not letting him have it that easy.
He's like, nope. You're still gonna have to put up a good fight just to get this far.
Oh, and Rosa though coming up just like a duck to a lemonade stand. And
Oh, fuck.
Rosa though is getting told they don't have any grapes, and Dastardly it gets grabbed, and Rosa will approach with this nade chakram combo, going for another grab. Dastardly prepared for it, gets a roaster snipe off of it.
Dastardly wanting to give him the nice foot lettuce from his hair, getting the rush, and using it.
Yeah, now Rosa though will have a rush of his own in just a second and could bring this back to even, since he does have barely less health. Or when factoring rush, yeah, now it's about a one-hit difference.
Yeah, Rosa doing a good job right now applying that pressure. With the that rush won't kill though, but
Yeah, the next hit will for sure.
yeah, absolutely. Dastardly is in a desperate position and does not get it.
Now it's back to 2-2, folks. We could see a bracket reset or the end of the tournament within the next game.
Oh gosh, this could go on or this could end.
Alrighty, and Rosa throwing out his bands of Maw's DNA and Scrap. Are we going right back to spring? We going right back to spring?
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Dastardly's debating in his head here, typing out something. Are we gonna see Ribbon? We're going Ribbon finally!
They listen to me. They listen to me. I love you guys.
Oh, Dastardly switching for a more defensive stage despite the fact he's been playing very offensive here. But Ribbon Ring's gotta show its head somewhere. T-Turtle is out in his corner choking right now.
Oh, you guys are so nice. Oh my gosh, you made my dreams come true.
My word. Oh, Dastardly typing in chat. I think that was just for you, Jay.
That's so nice of them.
Dastardly, though. Oh, great counter pick here by Dastardly. Even if it doesn't end up working out. So, oh, I still have sparring on. Oopsie. Gotta turn that off real quick. But now, here we go. Ribbon Ring, folks. This could be the reset or the end. Era also vocal over how happy she is that we went to Ribbon here for the potential final or bracket reset. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a match to remember.
Era, you owe me. You owe me your stream. You owe me your Twitch channel. You owe me.
You owe me your Discord server, boys.
Yeah, you just give it to me.
And whoever wins this could take ownership of the title of champion. If Dastardly wins this, he'll take champion twice now, I believe. I believe he won COTE 4.
COTE 4 was the one with the big money tournament, right? So I think
Yes, that was the
Sim-
last money one.
Yeah, so I think
So that was
Sim-
Sim. That was Sim. So it would have been
Yeah.
COTE 3 then.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
COTE 6 would be a great place to take your second victory, especially over Sir Rosalina in these hype matches. That grab behind the blocks, such sneaky. The Dastardly could barely see that the explosion. They're not quite going to connect with Dastardly like he was hoping, but Rosa will have his own rush to be able to counter this.
Yeah, Rosa having that super armor, the explosion didn't do much to Rosa, but Rosa getting the good, nice rush confirm against Dastardly. He looks pinned in the corner, and Rosa's using those blocks to its advantages.
Yeah, Coil does not have as easy of a time with the blocks as Rosa would, because Brass can catapult himself off so high, especially if he gets one of the 2 stacked ones. But Dastardly has shown that he can just go sky high right above them as well.
Yeah, Rosa is just loving the stage right now. Oh, wow. Good rush from Dastardly in a desperate scenario.
Rosa has been using these blocks so sneakily, like right there. That Tri-Blast coming in and killing! Oh my word, Rosa needs to take just one more round and this tournament is over.
One more round. This could be Rosa's tournament to win.
Rosa,
and-
I'm loving the way he's using these blocks to his advantage. Dastardly pulling out the Parabola here as a ditch effort to try to counter this Tri-Blast.
I don't know how effective it would be, especially on this stage. Rosa having a rush. Oh wait, but I just realized that Rosa has Tri-Blast. This could be effective.
Yeah, and Parabola could sneak behind the blocks like we've seen Rosa been doing here. Since that Parabola moves so slowly, it could catch him really off guard.
True. Rosa's just walking, just waiting. Oh my gosh.
He's just standing. This
Oh.
Rose. Oh my gosh, that was like the biggest brain play I've ever seen in my life. Do nothing to rush.
Oh my gosh, IQ of 2,000. Rosa just walking up, getting the rush, getting the grab, getting everything. He's getting everything right now.
Oh my word! Explosion confirmed, and then another explosion. These non-stop explosions are gonna keep Dastardly from using his rush, or at least have a hard time
Oh.
doing so. The problem there, he will throw out another thing,
Oh.
not gonna get the rush off of
Oh
this.
my gosh.
Dastardly
Could this
will
be it?
need to get something really quickly here, or Dastardly will end up going home.
Both these players are really playing intensely right now. Dastardly does not want to slip this between his hands. Oh, Dastardly does have a rush though. Rosa almost has his rush. This could be it. This could be it. Oh,
Oh, it's the rush
that's
to
it.
come in there. Rosa is your champion, ladies and gentlemen, of COTE6, taking this on Ribbon Ring.
Congratulations to Rosa. Great job to Dastardly. These players did an amazing job. Obviously, Rosa came out on top. Wow, just amazing plays from both of these players. Great job.
That was something I think we're gonna. This rivalry that we've been seeing was not just words alone. That was non-stop intense action, even on a bigger stage like we saw that with Ribbon Ring. They just kept getting up in each other's faces and zoning so well.
I am speechless. That was amazing play. And it's so ironic because Rosa in the chat before going to the stage said, "Ew, Ribbon," and then he comes out on top on the stage.
Yeah, Ribbon there gave him the better advantage, I think, as Brass, and also just having a better time getting sneaky plays through the blocks, and no double blocks came in there at all, showing that, you know, those double blocks, while they may exist, double hits don't play that big of a factor.
Absolutely. What an intense tournament we've had tonight. Hi, Emma.
Oh my word, yeah, Rosa is gonna go home with the $25, Dastardly gonna go home with the 10. Oh my word, and Luna going home with the 5. That has been COTE 6, ladies and gentlemen.
What a great tournament. But there's only one way to end this tournament.
It always has to come down to this.
Yes.
It
now,
always has to.
yeah. Now, I could use the devil, but I could use the angels. So, I'm contemplating right now.
Oh, you could be my Angle or my DeVille.
I think I'll be your debut.
Ooh, the DeVille. Oh, there it is. There's the Cobra, ladies and gentlemen. This is something I've been wanting to fight.
Here we go. If I lose, it's solely because I was out of shape. Nope, nothing else. Nothing else at all. I'm joking.
Okay, folks, here we go. Oh man, I'm hyped. I'm gonna play like so tense right now. Okay. I'm tense.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Nate, thank you. Oh shoot, I was trying to teleport through that, get the grab. Did a little too early. Oh dang, good read there.
$2,000
Oh,
IQ.
dang it. Even if I shield, I was trying to shield there, but either way I would have gotten into that.
I learned that from Rosa while watching, just walking up.
This man just walked up slowly and down smashed.
Did he just walk up slowly and rush?
Oh no, the collapse just made that like 10,000 times worse. I feel like I've been bamboozled now by your memes. Oh shoot, okay Roaster, I see you. Okay Roaster, I see you.
He loves you. He wants to be with you. Wait!
Okay,
Not in this
come here.
way! Not
Come
like
here, bud.
this. You like me? You like me now, huh? Oh.
Okay, come here.
Wait!
Oh shoot. Oh, I almost got grabbed. Oh shoot.
Oh! Mind games, esports.
Oh, how did my parabola not hit you? Come on there, bud.
Nope.
Uh-oh, I'm getting rushed. Yeah. Man, I'm still so tense over that match.
No, you don't.
Okay. I see you.
Ah, I shielded too long, huh? Oh, shoot.
Okay. Oh, parabola, I trusted you.
Please. Please, no, you don't. I saw
Oh,
it. I saw
what?
it.
Come on now.
I knew it,
How
I
did
knew
you not get hit by that? You're lucky that wasn't charged, bucko.
I'm channeling my inner Rosa. Ah!
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! I was gonna just go for a grab there, cause why not?
Oh my god.
All right. Best of three. Best of three. Best of three.
Oh, but okay.
Best of three. Best of three. Okay.
Now
I'm gonna-
I'll let you choose the stage.
Nah, dude, I'm staying sparring. I'm staying. That's
All right,
sparring.
let's do this.
Alrighty. Okay, let's see. Whew. Let me get that character change in here though.
No, Rosa. No,
Rosa, get the frick out of here.
no, leave. Shoot.
One.
You already
Okay,
won.
let's go. 1, 2, 3. No, I got matched with Rosa. Oh, shut up, Rosa. Oh.
Ah. Probably watching the stream. Oh god. Have fun.
Oh, it's the double blorb. Gosh.
Rosa is subbing in for me, so if you lose this, you lose the best out of 3.
Oh, how am I supposed to fight double freaking blorb here? I don't know what to do against this.
Alright, I'm gonna have to commentate this. Alright, Hammer doing a bad job right now. Very
I can't
terrible.
see anything.
Very terrible. Getting cornered by Rosa. Oh, gets a
Oh, come on.
terrible grab right there. Oh, Rosa playing excellently, dancing on top of that. Hammer, how could you?
Boy, you shut your up.
I'm a commentator. I have power. I own the Arrow Network. Okay. Alright. Hammer just trying to bait out things and get the rush canceled. Ooh, Hammer getting a rush of his own. Oh, doing a good job right there. Not falling for those blorbs cheese.
Oh shoot, I forgot I don't have deflex sometimes. Oh, come on. What the heck was that garbage?
You on what network now?
The Era Network? Or do you want me to call it the JM Network?
I got into your lobby, so let's go, boy.
Okay, you can't snipe us like this. We do not appreciate an honest joke.
Perish.
Oh shoot. Okay, Rosa.
Rosa,
Oh, come on! I totally grab countered that. I totally hit that with my grab. Come on now.
I'm just here, sipping my tea. Okay.
Okay. Here's what we need.
My,
We're
no,
going
my,
double tribal here.
my fam just brought some tea. I'm just sipping it peacefully over here while watching you get body. Ah, very tasty, very tasty.
Oh shoot. That was a bad play. Okay,
Rosa.
I knew that was there too. I was about to shield. Frick, this is weird. I don't know how to fight this. Nobody does this.
Rosa, you. Oh wait, this is the beginning of the tournament. I just realized.
Oh, get rushed. Oh, get rushed, fam squad.
Fam squad. You 9-year-old.
Nah, dude. I'm 12 and I'm proud.
Oh god. Wait, really?
Hut. Nah, dude. I'm actually 12 and 3/4. Thanks.
That is impressive, my dude. Respect.
I'm Gabby Cats 2.0, bucko.
Oh my gosh! Imagine.
Oh
Gabby
shoot!
Cats,
I should have dashed.
imagine if Gabby Cats used coil. That would be great.
Oh, dude, I wanna have Gabby Cats come to a major. I need to meet her, and I wanna meet Daddy, dude. I
would
wanna.
love-
I've said this on I think on streams before, but I wanna smooch Daddy, dude.
Ooh.
Please
Oh,
don't violate daddy, dude.
Yeah. Don't
What?
violate
It's not
it.
violation. I'm gonna make sure he
Disgusting.
agrees to it. I'm gonna-
Disgusting.
All I'm saying is Gabby might have 2 daddy dudes. Oh my gosh.
Alright. Stream's over. Thank you for watching. Thanks you to
Oh.
everyone who tuned in. It was a great stream. Oh my god. Alright, and goodbye. Any last
See you
words?
guys.
Alright.
Oh, really quickly, before I say anything, I want to thank Incredible Matt really big. He donated $95 to my GoFundMe today and helped me reach my goal. So I will be going to Summer Jam now. I am confirmed for Summer Jam.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations.
Yeah, dude, shoutouts to freaking Incredible Matt donating almost $100. I never expected him to do that. GoFundMe is still open though. Because you know tickets are so expensive on planes and gas is expensive if I were to drive.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
but if anybody though lives in the STL area, if you want to go to Summer Jam, I got a car open. Come on out.
Yeah, absolutely. Just go to Hammer's Twitter and it'll be on the front page. It'll be pinned, I think, right?
Yes, that is my pinned tweet currently.
Yes. So just go to Hammer's Twitter and just check out his Twitter. The front page will be pinned. there you go. You can donate if you'd like to. But yeah.
Any little bit is appreciated, even like retweets, likes, all that stuff. Super appreciated. But thank you so much, Incredible Meh.
All right, we're gonna dab out of here. Thank you all.
Can I get some last air horns, boys? Boo, 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 boo.
Okay.
All right, see you guys.
Florida do. Money.